I thought I added myself to the stage. Hello, hello,
That's
hello.
useful.
Welcome
Yes,
to
indeed.
another fine Who All Gonna Be There PTB. Sorry. Who All Gonna Be There Collector Cast on this fine
Yes, indeed. Here we
November the 7th. Can you hear me okay?
Yep. You sound good, loud and clear.
All right, sick. Well, not sick.
Sorry,
Um,
man. I was got home and had to had to clean up a few things.
yeah,
And
immediately
I don't know. I don't
containment
know why I
procedures.
expected my inconsiderate ass kids to have done any of that.
Yeah,
Well, it got done.
I imagine
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
man. Because like, if you're like you said, you had dishes you had to work out. I'm like, well, sounds about right.
yeah. I'm glad you pushed it back a little bit. Apparently, um, Seafood Petty won't be able to make it. 'Cause he's got to hit the road in the morning.
Ah, that makes sense.
Don't know
Well,
whether Brother Falcon has made it back to Stately Falcon Manor.
okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah, he probably had the farthest drive, so okay. But
Yeah.
uh,
Okay. So yeah,
all right. Well, yeah. So
it's
it
been a
is us for the time being.
yeah, man. This shit has
Um,
been a very eventful day, man.
yeah. Let
Yeah,
me see.
through brother Falcon's connections, we were able to work the Music City Multicon this weekend, and
Hmm.
we're able to do some excellent work. Yeah, man. Have to call that the photo kitchen because boy, y'all was in there
Photo
cooking. I
kitchen.
love it. I love it when we get to posse up like that and start making that good photo magic. I love it. So I'm trying to find my other memory cards to see because
I mean, you could just dump the one that you were using.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. There had to be a reason why this was. Oh, it's a 64. Dang.
I mean,
Well,
it's nothing if you haven't dumped it yet.
yeah, and I'm wondering. So I'm gonna load up La Computer.
I remember one time when I got my first 128s,
Mm-hmm.
I did not dump that thing for months.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. It's so big. I don't have to be. It's not full like every couple of minutes. Because my first ones were 8 gigs, and then I think I maxed out at 32, but they were expensive
Yeah,
back
man.
then.
Trying to think. Do I have any terabyte memory cards? I don't
No,
think I do.
I don't think any of us have bought that size yet. We're kind of laughing at it because it's like you can lose your whole life on one of those things.
I got a 256
Hmm.
that I
I think
mainly
my
keep in the
largest is
phone.
128 right now.
I mean the one that I keep in the phone.
Oh, you could probably push that higher, but
Oh yeah. Um yeah, I mean the 512s are coming down. I'm not
yeah,
getting a terabyte micro SD.
I mean,
No.
for the phone, you can do whatever. For a
Yeah.
camera,
Well, right
I
now
don't
for a
know.
camera, I need to be able to. I don't want it to be. I don't want to. I don't want the memory card to be larger than my actual hard drive that I would be dumping stuff to, if that makes sense.
And here's the thing that's funny about that. It makes sense if you shoot 4K video
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and you have to have that size because of, arbitrary reasons. But
Yeah.
holy crap, that's a lot of data to sift through. You know,
Damn, excuse me, sorry.
like at some point, that's just going to be like bloody hell, you know,
All right, yeah, let me
like
try to put
that's an
this.
obnoxious level of data to go through.
It is. Shoot. I mean, but no, you're right. If you yeah, if you shooting very high resolution video.
But yeah,
That makes sense.
But today was a good day.
Oh hell yeah.
I think it wasn't quite as chaotic as it could have been for day one.
This was
setup.
a good day to get processes hammered down, to get processes refined. Like the way we all started fixing your light preferences and coming out with some exceptional images.
Yep. Like and welcome to the stage, Falcon Flex Master.
What's up? So
the way y'all
can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
You're a little low, but yeah, you're okay.
All right. I gotta figure out this.
Like that DC horror crossover shot, man. That was so cool.
Oh yeah.
That was like
as you were coming up, we were talking about how today was not a very hectic day, which allowed for us to like kind of bake in some processes, kind of refine some of the processes. Like the way y'all were getting your light just right.
Yeah.
Which led me to talking about the DC horror crossover.
Yeah. That was kind of cool. That was cool stuff.
Hell yeah.
It was one of those things.
And like the overhead lighting with the vampire just looked phenomenal, man. That was a good looking cosplay to begin with.
Yeah, like that worked out a lot better than I was thinking it was going to. So I was worried, like, wait, I wanted to be over the head, but is it going to be too much? I'm like, no, maybe not.
Worked out very well.
Like the unintentional halo,
Yeah. And we're talking about kind of like what's your in-camera memory card size limit versus like the dying beast of expandable phone memory. And
I feel like we're gonna go back to expandable soon.
Good. And I was talking about how like they got a 1 terabyte, micro SD card. I'm like, I don't know about that, man. But then we saw the one chick, the Pikachu girl at PokeCon who had a terabyte in her phone.
I was like, holy crap. Yeah. She must have paid through the butt for that, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, she probably, or got a really good deal, or she said she like runs a transportation company. So yeah, she's probably got that written off nicely. Right. So shout out to her for that.
But geez Louise, bro.
Yeah, man.
On an iPhone, it's already cost prohibitive. It's a few $1,000s, right?
Oh man, dude, iPhone is ridiculous, man. iOS products.
Yeah, but hers was Samsung.
Yes,
the newest one at that.
Yes, one of the highest end consumer available Samsung joints. So that was kind of cool.
S25, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Dang.
Okay. Okay, it's not going for too bad price.
What, the terabyte version?
Yeah, so right now the titanium jet black is like without a sale, it's about $1,660. On sale now.
Did you just say that's not too bad?
Well, no, but here's the thing. It's $949 on sale right now. I say it's not too bad because I've seen it be like $2,000 and $3,000.
The cost of phones anymore is insane.
Yeah, But
wow.
all things considered, eh.
Yeah, really.
Well, yeah.
But yeah.
Shoot. Man, any let me do this. Shoot. Yeah, whatever. Any pickups over the course of this week?
Oh,
Oh,
uh,
Wait, what?
yeah.
I mean,
But I thought we were saving that for next week.
Oh,
I mean, you got to
well, I
pick
mean,
up.
we
We know
can shoot.
that.
Yeah, we can
Honestly
talk about. We
thought
can
we were
talk
gonna
about it.
get on
Yeah.
for Sam's sake, and he's like, man, I can't get on. I'm like, well, hell, this was mainly for you, shit.
Yeah. But what did you pick up anything this week, sir?
I didn't see anything at the time I was at the store,
Um,
and
well, I got that Indiana Jones figure y'all saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Ramen Toy came through.
Mm-hmm.
oh
Yeah,
shoot,
so now I've got.
Oh, nice.
So he came in. So now I have my two characters. So now I am done collecting 80s Commanders figures, aka Centurions,
Nice.
because they don't have the drone figures anymore. And on the aftermarket, they're ridiculous. So I'm not getting that.
man,
Oh no. Did this damn
what's going on?
better not. I'm looking to see, man, did this thing do photos? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This better not have.
Did it take time lapse photos?
This some bitch took this is so ignorant. Yes, it took photos, not a time lapse video. What in the hell did I do
Is
to
that why
make
it filled
myself?
up?
Yep. Oh no,
Oh no!
that's all it did. Oh wait,
I mean, at
what is
least you
this?
could throw it in
No,
a
wait,
thing.
hold on. I mean, yeah, I guess I can.
Yeah, you can. It's not totally useless.
Yeah, like it still works. It's just funny.
Can I believe this, man? Oh yeah, that's okay. I'll get that. I'll get that squared away. So we'll have. I'm trying to open some of these other files and see what's there.
That's funny. The last time I did something like that, I think I set that JVC action cam you gave me
Mm.
to take photos every 3 or 4 seconds, something weird like that. And I don't
For
know
the time
why.
lapse.
Yeah, but I had set it to. I thought I set it to take video.
Yeah, but it took pictures instead. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was strange because I thought I clicked through. I'm like, yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. That looks good. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? But it was just like, wow. But the thing that was weird is that it gave me an option after I stopped the recording to turn it
Yeah.
into a video.
Oh,
So
okay, that's
that's
cool.
nice.
I never knew that.
yeah, but I mean, I mainly just I said nah, I'll do it myself. But it at least
Mhm.
presented the option at the end of the time lapse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that only
that
at
was
least it
actually
did
cool.
that. But I was like, what? And then one time I was taking time lapse and I actually went back and watched it.
Uh-huh.
It just looked like I was just speed walking the whole damn way of everything. It was like,
Oh, you must have had the
Hyperlapse.
you must have had the
it's like a hyperlapse or something else.
shots per the time interval pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it actually worked out because I was trying to think of
Oh,
I was trying to figure out what to do with it, and I was like, oh, okay, that could
are you
work.
kidding?
Nope. I think he's telling the truth.
Dang it.
What happened? What happened?
I recorded video, not time lapse.
Oh, so it's just 100% massive data file.
Yeah, I filled up my card with just straight video. Which is
Okay.
funny. Hey, at least our setup looked good, but I can speed all that up. But this other stuff, too funny.
Yeah.
And the order is alternating, man. This is funny. So I'm
Wait,
seeing
it's
that wide angle
alternating?
shot.
That's weird. Why would it just go back and forth?
I don't know. I guess it's the way I brought them over. That's okay. I will.
Huh.
It's still a nice shot. Yeah, man. I'll just pull all this off and then delete it. I mean, not gonna delete it. I'm gonna get rid of the junk files here. Yeah, man. I thought I was getting this new folder. And select all. Put you guys. Yes, 1011 files. Let's go.
Damn.
That Red Hood crossover horror thing was pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it
Spur
was.
of the moment idea.
Shoot.
Yeah, I was like, wait. Golly, that was actually pretty sick. And it worked out so well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The GoPro lapse. Now let's get this thing moved
Actually,
over.
I wonder.
She said she's gonna be Slipknot tomorrow, like the band Slipknot.
I think it's like one of the characters from not characters, but like
oh wait,
guys.
Slipknot. Wasn't that the one that died in Suicide Squad?
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
See, I was like, because she said completely opposite. I'm like,
Slipknot is
bad, right?
Well, okay, so Slipknot was actually a villain in DC like ages back.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's a new version of him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, he died in the first movie, like right?
Yeah. On the first mission, they said he can climb anything, and he proceeded to try to climb the building
and split.
Yeah.
And you know what's screwed up is the actor is a pretty good actor. I don't know, he got wasted.
Oh, that's probably what it was. He was too expensive. They're like, we didn't spend all this money on Will Smith, man. We're gonna stick with him.
Yeah, Adam Beach, Canadian actor. Oh wow, so he did New Mutants. He was in Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee. He was in
New Mutants.
That's what it says here. Let me see what is
Did it
the
say
IMDb
the character that it was.
No. So he is, I mean, obviously Native American, but he was in Wind Talkers.
Not gonna win,
that weird movie.
Moving on.
No. He was in Cowboys and Indians, Wind Talkers.
Cowboys and Indians or Cowboys and Aliens?
No, sorry, Cowboys and Aliens. My apologies. I said it wrong.
Man,
reading's fundamental.
Whatever.
Sleep is fundamental, and he need to get some. Shoot.
But he was in New Mutants as Danny's father.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, got you. Nice.
Let's see, Danny. Yeah.
Is it Danny Moonstone?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, that's pretty cool.
That's a movie that was such a waste, man.
You know, it looks like
it could have been really good. They made it like a horror genre,
and that's what I was kind of vibing with.
Horror.
Yeah,
I
but
was vibing
it
with
was
that
such a great
horror
idea.
idea.
Yeah, such a great idea. Just I don't
Just
know.
not very
It
well
just didn't.
executed.
Right, right. I think if they tried it again with a better, probably I don't know, director or something, it probably hit. I
No,
bet you,
no.
man.
What happened is they didn't lean fully into the horror shtick. That was what the
Yeah,
problem.
that probably too, probably it too. So I don't know who had the final say in everything, but they.
What probably
When I heard
happened is
it announced, I was like, man, that is a great idea to do a horror superhero movie, man.
mhm.
That's a great
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
but yeah, because like the promotion was like it was very it. Whoa, Mage.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay. Because the
He did
promotion,
that thing.
the promotion kind of pushed that narrative of horror,
Hmm.
but the movie it had elements like you could see that they probably filmed some stuff with that in mind,
Hmm.
but it felt like somebody just was not.
Fully
I don't
committed.
know.
Studio involvement.
Yeah,
Fully, they
Oh
were fully
shoot, I need
committed
to
to the
bring you
to the.
this and this. Gather these things
Come on, man.
for you.
Yeah.
yeah, because like
Get these lights things.
Supposedly that was supposed to be the final 20th Century Fox movie, but I think they did another one after
Yeah,
that
before the merger.
before the merger. But I think they did another one because that was a big deal about the. We were going to watch and we're like, well, this will be the last time we see that 20th Century Fox like Studios logo.
yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
and then it wasn't.
But then
yeah,
it wasn't.
but to me it was so weird because like I don't know why they didn't just stick with the plan.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You know,
fully commit to that to the
yeah.
full
And it
Greed
prob-
Yeah.
and money.
well, yeah. And what probably happened is that somebody wrote the script with a horror lean, right?
Hmm.
And they started
Yeah.
filming it,
Got
and
that
then
horror
some
lean.
exec goes,
And
"Ooh,
then
wait,
what
they're
happened was somebody
superheroes."
got greedy and they wanted some money.
I mean, yeah, they were heroes, but they're not heroes yet. So
Yeah.
you know,
I mean,
and
there were a lot of funny style things going on with that movie. You know,
yeah.
from casting to execution. It was
Yeah. But old girl that got to play Magic, she
she
was
nailed
in
it.
she nailed it, but she also was in that Mad Max movie that I haven't watched Furiosa.
Oh,
It was
the
her.
new one.
Anya,
Okay.
yeah. Anya,
What was her
whatever.
name?
What
Anya Taylor
Anya
Joy or
something.
something?
Oh
Yeah.
shit, that's her.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
she was
god.
magic. She
Yeah,
and everybody's like, she was perfect. It's magic.
yeah. I think she was
Yeah,
also in
she
the
was. She was
chess
very good.
game the Queen's Gambit.
Oh yeah.
Queen's
I haven't
Gambit.
watched that.
It's
Yep.
really good.
Same.
It's really good.
I've heard it's good. I've heard it's good. Well,
Which
besides, before you said it was good, I've heard
yeah,
it was.
but I think she must have.
Not trying to discredit your opinion.
So what's weird is it felt like what she did was she did both of those projects around the same time because they released about the same time.
Okay.
Um, but what else did she do? Radioactive.
She's
Did
probably
not
been in
see
a
that.
lot of stuff that I can't think of the top of my head. Like, oh yeah, that was her.
Oh, she was in Glass.
And what?
She was in Glass.
Oh, okay. The one
Yeah.
with Samuel Jackson
Yeah.
being the weak dude.
Maybe she's like the daughter or love interest. I didn't watch Glass. I was
I've
meaning
watched
to, and I
Glass.
just never got to it.
Now that the way M. Night Shyamalan did those movies, man.
Yeah,
Especially
those were great.
because he did Unbreakable, right? And then
Mhm.
he comes out with Split, and nobody
Yeah.
knew it was a sequel to
Yeah,
Unbreakable
yeah. I mean,
until
he
you're
had his
watching it.
own
Oh, man, that is
cinematic
It's like really
universe.
late in the
that
reveal,
was
wasn't
so.
it?
No, it was part of the it was part of the reveal of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean it was not promoted any trailer, any teaser. It wasn't even mention that it was anything related to Unbreakable.
I thought
Yeah.
that helped it a little bit, though.
That's what I'm saying. I said that's what made it.
That too. Yeah.
That's what made it even better. Was the fact that you didn't know. You just sitting there watching. All it was like, what?
Then all of a sudden, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the
Okay,
penny,
it's-
the first scene of pieces.
The hell no, he snuck that in. He
And
showed
I'm
it.
like,
That was
that's
really cool.
and I'm like, that's how you do a cinema, man. That adds to the movie experience. I love that. That's perfect marketing.
Yeah,
You know?
and that was definitely some smart advertisement. Well,
Mhm.
smart lack of advertisement
Yeah.
in that case.
The right use of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because the subverting of expectations was a happy one, you know.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, cause now, man, that's like I told Mage just many years ago. I was like, I'm done watching these trailers, man, because they give away so much of the movie
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
trailer. Like, man, I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what
I
movie
mean,
it
hell,
was. But
Terminator.
I was telling him, like, man, how much more excited would you have been in a theater if you had not known that this particular scene happens in the movie, you know? But they
Oh
show it to you
yeah.
in the trailer.
If you didn't
you know?
see it,
If you didn't see it, because it was something big, giggity.
okay. Here we go. Here are my flash adapters.
Wasn't there a contention point where they did that with the Star Wars Rogue One?
No, Star Wars Rogue One. I'm so that's the one that did it. That's the one that made me say I'm done watching because
For real.
I watched it. They did it was Star Wars Celebration,
Uh-huh.
and they had a 30-minute documentary about how different it was to see the stormtroopers like storming the beach. This was in reference to World War
X-wings
II.
flying over water.
This whole thing. They did a whole documentary
And
about
I
that
ate
scene.
that shit up, boy. That
And
day,
then-
they were marketing that for me.
And they cut that whole thing out. Nothing
No,
in that
didn't they use it in
documentary.
the trailer for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it was in the trailer. It was in the trailer.
They
It was in the teaser. They did the documentary on it, and none of that stuff ended up in the final film.
That's
None of it.
true.
I know it's
There was that scene of director Krennic walking up the beach, and his cloak, his
But
cape was in the water, and the stormtroopers were behind him. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that wasn't.
That was a really cool scene.
that was such a
Yep,
beautiful
and it
shot.
wasn't in the movie.
It wasn't in the movie. Even what's her name? Jen Erso, when she was running away with the plants.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That
They
she
were
was on
running
the beach. And there was another shot where
Dang,
she
I gotta
was.
go back.
There was another shot where she was actually on the like that catwalk or whatever. But the
Mhm.
TIE fighter showed up. They cut that out.
Wow.
Man, I tell you, I remember all this stuff because that's the movie that did it. That's the movie I was like, yep, I'm done.
That's what broke. That's what broke it for you.
I
Yeah.
was like, you know what?
Yeah, man, I'm through with this mess.
Through this turkey. Got me all
turkey.
got my mouth all ready for sweet tea.
The nerve.
You ain't got no sweet tea in your fridge.
They man. They gave me this
Yeah,
unsweetened
it's like
tea.
it's probably the
See,
best
you put the sugar
example
in.
of something where they literally had the perfect setup and they dropped the ball. Like,
Yeah, if they dropped it and kicked it in the river.
Well, hey, no, I love the way Rogue One went. I love the final product. I'm not discrediting the final product. It was just that
oh no, like it was still okay.
It's still one of the top Star Wars movies, or is.
Agreed.
You know, it's just that I was really excited to see those scenes. At least released a director's cut, or you know what I'm saying, or an alternate ending or something.
Yeah, like include that somewhere. I mean, they probably. I think they
in the
included
Blu-ray
it as
something.
a cut scene though.
Wait,
Put it in
did that? Oh, on the Blu-ray. Yeah,
Yeah,
not on
throw it on the
Disney
Blu-ray.
Plus because
Yeah,
you don't get those goodies on Disney Plus.
Sometimes they do.
yeah.
No, they don't.
No, they
Like
don't.
they don't do that at all on Disney Plus.
You know, other thing that pisses me off about Disney Plus is that they will actually change things now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like sometimes they change some things that are really nice, like they'll change the intros to some movies to like honor somebody that's passed away or something like that. That's kind of cool.
Okay, well, yeah,
But
that thing they did for Chadwick Boseman was
yeah,
nice. That was
that's cool.
very fly.
But there's other things that they'll actually just change scenes in the movie. You know, 1 week you're streaming it, it's one thing, and 2 weeks later they'll change it and it'll be completely different. Oh,
Wait,
Yeah.
didn't they do that in Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I think so.
Yeah.
I can't
I don't
Well,
remember.
remember what it was that they changed. I'm
Yeah,
sure somebody
there's
did a video on it.
there's a few things that they just change it now because they can. You can
Yeah,
just go back and
yeah,
just
because
edit,
they can. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. It's a little frustrating because it's like, just leave it alone. Like I
But
understand you want to include stuff, but you don't
Mhm.
have to just go back because they're pulling that weird card that Lucas would do with all his stuff, right? Like, oh, we're just gonna go back and tweak this scene here and tweak
Oh
this
yeah, make
here,
everything special edition.
and then we'll
Yeah.
make sure that you can't really go back and look at it because we got rid of all the old versions somewhere.
Mhm. They're supposed
That's
to
when all the
re-release.
VHS people stand up.
Yeah, they're supposed to be re-releasing the original versions of A New Hope, well, Star Wars, episodes 3, 4, and 5. 4, 5, and
There,
6. I'm sorry, 4, 5, and 6. The
there's
original
a
versions.
there's a problem with that because from what I understand, they don't have the original. They don't have the originals anymore. Apparently, that's been a contention point in the collector community that wants
hmm
to watch the movie unaltered.
hmm
Um,
They're
because
gonna need to
they
get that laser disc.
well, no, that's the thing. Even the Laserdisc version's different. They
No,
found a
I doubt
copy
it.
that some collector somewhere, I think Europe or Dubai, had
hmm
like of the original reels, like
Yes.
I think for like a theatrical release reel of
Oh.
hmm
somewhere, and
Hmm.
I think there was like some parts were, I think it was something like weird, like it was damaged, so they had to
Yeah.
reconstruct it from footage from
Uh-huh.
VHS
Uh-huh.
Mm.
and from other sources. So like they literally have like this amalgam original that's
Look at
not
you
obvious. Like
using
it's
good
it's
words.
so weird because it's a big contention point that I watched a documentary on YouTube years ago
You
because
sure? You sure it was a documentary?
it is because it's like a
You sure it wasn't
documentary
nothing?
slash community discussion thing because they were because the problem was is that they can't find the originals
Uh-huh.
of whoa what the is that your cyber
Yeah,
shot
man. That's my Mavica.
Mavic? Oh my god!
FD Mavica, the one that takes the floppy disk.
Damn, I saw a
And
video about that a while
Yeah.
back.
it,
Damn, what kind of memory
1.2
stick was that?
1.2 megapixels.
Man,
I'm
that's a
telling
lot of
you,
megapixels, man.
I
yeah,
mean,
you're
one
not ready for
megapixel was
that
that
much,
one
man.
floppy?
That's why it takes a whole floppy.
It's like I got one picture of.
I think at the highest resolution.
Damn.
Man, that was 4K back in the day.
Yeah, it wasn't 4K. I
You
mean,
know
it
what I
was
mean?
okay.
That was our version of 4K back in the day.
Yeah, digital.
Man, look at the detail.
Golly,
That's
and then you
crazy.
had
Shoot,
these
if I can get
tiny
these batteries
CRT.
charged, man,
Oh,
I'm gonna
they were
rock this tomorrow.
Yeah.
rocket
That's cool.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. Hey, it's got a thread. I can just put it right on the belt. Yeah, man. When you sent the commercial for that thing, I'm like, whoa, I got one of these.
Commercial.
Damn.
What thing?
Yeah, in I think it was in the Photo Bros group.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You sent the commercial for that. I'm like, dang, that's a good throwback.
Like that's and it was kind of funny because the video I was watching about it, they were like, people will not remember what this was for, and it was a floppy.
Yeah.
And And then the dude turns around like, guess what it went into? And he brings up all these other fucking devices, and one of them's that camera. I'm like,
And
Oh, you can do video on this too?
yeah, there was a video on that, and I was like, the
I
hell?
see.
I didn't know that they had a camera that took a
LCD got
floppy.
a
I was thinking like,
backlight function.
man, I was at the Tennessee State History Museum or whatever it's called. Like it used to be downtown. Not downtown. Used to be next to TPAC, but they they built their own thing next to the Bicentennial Park. Anyway, I was walking through there, and one of the displays had like a Walkman, but it had a pager, a beeper
oh
up
my
there,
god,
right? And one of the younger teenage girls like, "What is that?" And it's like, wow, that was back when you used to get people used to page you to call them back.
yeah, oh my gosh.
Right.
I had a kid one day tell me, oh, and because we were talking about it, something like that, and one of the kids goes up, hey, that's the save icon. I turned in disgust and go, what the fuck you talking about? That's the save icon. It's a floppy.
It's a floppy disk, man.
The
It's
kid
crazy
goes,
to go in there and
"What's
look
a
at some of
floppy?"
that.
I'm like,
It's like some of the tech in there is like, wow.
Oh no.
The tech that we used to use is now in a museum.
Yes.
That's wild.
it belongs in a museum. Oh
Wow,
damn.
man.
Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
god.
I mean, the kids don't. Well, the kids do know what record albums are, but they don't really know what
Mhm.
CDs are.
They don't know what CDs are. Or
Man,
laser disc,
the reason
man.
the kids know is because one of his aunts gave him a
Are you watching hentai?
no, I'm trying to transfer these damn pictures over.
No, I was talking to Tony.
What? No, I'm not watching it.
The reason the kids know what records are is because Jordan got a record player as a gift, and then we got him some albums. We got a Guardians of the Galaxy album. He's got a couple of singles.
Nice.
I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna probably get him Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Thriller
At least they
for
know that.
Christmas.
That's cool.
Yeah,
But yeah, they don't know what a CD is.
man.
These are digital era babies.
Remember when it was a big deal when you had the anti-skip CDs?
Yes. They had
Yeah.
The CD anti-skip CD players.
Yeah.
Oh, and the sport ones where the waterproof and shockproof and all the other crap.
Golly, bro.
Sure do.
Man.
And you had to go out of your way to get the right player so that if you're running or walking, it doesn't fuck up and don't scratch your
disc. Yep.
And
you
then
remember those little protection stickers that people would try to shyster us with?
oh gosh,
Like,
yeah.
you put the sticker on the useless part of the CD, and they're protected. No, it don't, man.
No, it don't.
What about all this?
Yeah,
well, this is where the main part of the data. No, it's not. Yeah, them game dudes were some real slick, shysterous individuals, man. These guys were a mess. And yeah, man, like I knew some folks who had gotten those, and what a waste. I think that dude was really selling it.
Yeah. And what I find really terrible is like there was so much stuff going on with regard to like that era in general. Just like oh, you remember did you ever get like the disc cleaner where it's like that rotating thing where
Yep. That
okay.
should never work.
When I worked in an electronics store, we had a running joke to see how many people we could offer a DVD rewinder to with a straight face. Because we were coming off the heels of VHS rewinders and still sold them.
Oh man!
And then one brand of VHS rewinder it had to get recalled because it was too strong and it was snap tapes. Please be kind, rewind. You put in the rewinder and it'll break your shit. And then, unless you really knew what you was doing, you had
Well,
to.
yeah, we actually had one of those rewinders.
But did it break your tapes?
Actually, no.
Good.
Because what happened is the moment it
Oh, I
finished
think I know where I
rewinding the
might have a
tape,
memory stick.
it would just boom like that, and in some cases, it would launch this damn thing. So it would like pop
You know
up and
what? That's gonna be my joke next week at the karate school.
What's
You
that?
kids, you kids don't even know what a DVD rewinder is.
Go get them.
Just to see how many of their parents were like, "What is he talking about?
no,
There's no such thing
I
as a
could visualize
DVD
the blank
rewinder."
stares.
Oh yeah, you gonna throw some parents for a loop.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm walking away. You never had a DVD rewinder? You must have been broke.
Oh no, don't hit them. Don't hit them in the pocketbook.
Yeah, you must.
Oh, your parents must never sent you to school with.
You grew up on the wrong side of the tracks, man.
You was a brokey.
For some reason, I told my dad. My dad had a laser disc player, and I told
he had
my dad,
premium.
yeah. I actually, that's how he actually rented Empire Strikes Back for me to watch on the laser disc.
Nice. Did you have that projection screen TV? You know what I'm talking about? That rear
Like
projection
the
screen
rear projection?
TV?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Get that. What else did we?
I
I didn't watch Akira on there, but
who had that?
did we watch
Man,
Akira on the laser disc?
I wish I could have watched Akira on Laserdisc.
I don't know if we watched Akira on Laserdisc because I was just discovering anime at that time.
Yeah, Akira was my first anime because one of the homies let me see it at school and it was on VHS. I'm like, wow, man, you mean to tell me these people are getting turned into mincemeat in this movie. This is crazy. All they doing is screaming. This is before I knew what Dragon Ball Z was.
Yeah.
He
just doing all this screaming.
I remember the day. I watched Dragon Ball, but then I guess I was just like a accidental flip to a channel and there's Dragon Ball on. I didn't know anything about it. Years later, I'm watching this cartoon. I'm like, man, this seems oddly familiar. And I was watching Dragon Ball Z, and then I remember that's when I connected the two things together. Like, oh, it's the same thing, man.
This is that.
I had no clue, because back in those days, if you didn't watch it when it popped on TV, you just missed it.
Yeah, you didn't get to see it.
You just missed it. There was no. Oh, let me pull it up on the internet.
On what?
We didn't even know the word hadn't even been invented yet.
Yeah, I don't think internet was. I'll go ahead and put it out there yet.
I hadn't put it out there yet. It was still a military thing.
Well, no. Like maybe it's the era, but I had internet even when I was in my my classes as a kid.
In the 80s?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Well, I was on
in the 90s.
That doesn't count.
Oh, okay. You were privileged. You had access to higher tech.
What you had.
You over there living a good life.
No, you say that shit, man, and some of that was whack. Like, holy cow, bro.
That's crazy.
But still, what?
Cool.
But,
I hate to interrupt. Well, no, I don't. I don't give a damn. You just reminded me of something because one of the I don't know if I ever told you guys this or not, but one of the ladies that takes a fitness class at the karate school, she's like maybe 65. She's around that age, wow. 60, 65. Okay. But anyway, she was raised on a military base, but she was her father was based in Germany, I think it was.
Hmm.
But anyway, she was there when the Berlin Wall was built.
Oh.
And then when
Okay.
she said when they tore it down, she's actually got a piece of the
She got a
Berlin
brick.
Wall at her house. Yeah, she's got a piece of it in her house.
Oh shit. That's
And I'm
interesting.
like,
Like,
that's kind of cool. She was telling the story that she was out with some friends one night, and somehow they got on the wrong side of the wall,
Uh-oh.
and they couldn't get back across, so they had to call her dad, who was stationed there, to come get them.
Yeah.
And she said that was the scariest thing in her life, to be trapped on the wrong side of that wall
Yeah, for real.
and couldn't get back onto the other side.
And couldn't get back. Damn.
Yeah, yeah,
Damn.
I
I don't
mean,
have no
that's
memories
one way
of
to
it,
get
man.
scared, man, because you're in
yeah.
a freaking scary ass setup.
Yeah. But the
I'm
fact
over
that
here
she
looking
said
for
she's
the.
got a piece of the Berlin Wall, it just blew my mind. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, that's a
That's
bona fide piece of history.
yeah. Anyway, you just popped that memory in my head when you were talking about being a military kid.
Mhm.
Just, it's cool.
Yeah, it's because like you get slightly different things,
Mm-hmm.
or access to different things, and it's not like it was like all that different, but it was also some crazy stuff. Because you never really, I didn't think about it as a kid. It's like, oh, that's cool. I got this thing, and then I go to an actual public school. I'm like, oh, this is
Y'all ain't
weird.
got shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's your
because like,
bathrooms? You gotta go
Grown
outside.
folks privilege is crazy.
and what's weird? Okay, this is the strange thing because like when I was in I think yeah, because when I was in grade school, we had every school had Apple computers everywhere. Like the early models of
Oh
Apple.
yeah, them early,
Yeah.
early apples. Was it Apple 2Es or the Apple 2s and 2Es?
Yeah, and
Wow.
and then they went from I think it was a System 7 setup with
Mm.
their old operating system before they decided to move on to the current stuff. But it was so strange because then and then I go to normal public school and they have these ancient ass PCs and I'm like, whoa, where did these come from? And I'm like,
Oh, you
and I'm
felt
like,
like felt like you was slumming, huh?
well, it was no, because it was an interesting dichotomy because what was is like I felt like the systems like that I had access to as a kid felt at that time more modern. And then I go to regular public school and it's very different up until a certain point. I guess everybody kind of
Oh
caught
yeah.
up.
You was
Yeah.
like, Mom, these students are ghetto. I don't want to go here no
I
more.
don't want to be around these people.
I want
What
to
do you
be
mean
around
people?
these
What do you,
people.
what do you mean these
They
people?
don't know
Mom,
nothing. They don't. That senator was right. These kids don't even know what a computer is.
Oh
Can I
gosh,
can I
man,
leave?
the slam.
man,
Uh, but
Get
but
me
still,
out of here, mother.
hold up, Tony.
what's up, sir?
Have you been wearing the same shirt all day? Or is that a different shirt?
It's a different shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, he got a different shirt on,
I was
man.
I was like, I don't remember you wearing that earlier.
No, I
No,
took a quick shower,
no.
sir.
Yeah,
threw
he said
me
he was
threw
gonna
me
take a
for a loop.
shower and get ready for the broadcast.
Hey, you get taking a shower to go and go to sleep on the live. That's cool.
Hey,
No,
you gotta get the
man.
fans what they
Hey, I'm
want.
giving props, man. It's 11:24. You still awake?
Yeah,
Boy,
yeah,
that's because we had a Red Bull.
yeah. We
Oh,
had a Red Bull. I ate. Like, and I was like, what is
Had a
this thing
Red
like
Bull and a
lemony and
Snickers.
yeah.
what is that? And I'm
Okay.
like, he's like, oh, that's Red Bull. I'm like,
Mm.
Yeah, I mixed some Red Bull into his Arnold Palmer.
Ah, sneaky.
yeah, he's a
I did
little.
it. I
He
did that for
spiked your
both
drink,
of us.
Tony. He
Yep,
spiked your drink. He spiked your drink, Tony.
I
no,
mean,
but he saw me
it
do it
helps.
though.
So I
Oh.
can't fault the you know
Mm.
can't fault that
Hey,
it's
whatever,
helping.
Yeah,
Getting
whatever works.
I wasn't trying to date drug the homie.
What did I? Oh man, I was watching this thing and the dude said that's vintage Bill Cosby.
Well,
Vintage Bill Cosby. foul.
That's a
And
pretty
funny.
foul statement to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
But still, golly, how did we get to this area, right?
It's very out of pocket, sir.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Need you to go ahead and make a retraction right quick.
no. I thought it was kind of fucked up statement too. I'm just passing the knowledge along.
No, I'm talking about that guy. I'm gonna need you to make a retraction,
Retraction.
sir. That's we're not going that route with the elder. They went all out after that old man because he tried to buy NBC and show some black content. They're like, oh no, the hell you not. What about all them white chicks you used to try to holler at back when you was the cause? Let's bring all that back up and get that naked one who wasn't even born. Make her testify.
Damn.
Yeah, the one out there painting stuff on her old high yellow ass. Like, Lord, go inside, please. Stop touching grass. It's not working. You're touching the wrong kind of grass.
Man,
Damn.
I'm thinking about bringing my drone tomorrow and doing like an orbit of mutant glue, mind blowing effects, and I don't know the other chick because they said they're all gonna be Resident Evil characters.
Mm.
I'm thinking if I could do an
What
orbit.
you gonna fly it or you gonna use it like a
Hell
gimbal?
yeah, I'm gonna fly that motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna fly.
Okay.
See,
Yeah, because they
Inside,
work
or you
outside.
gonna do it
I can do it
outside?
outside. I can do it outside, and I can do it inside.
Okay.
But I don't know how slow. I can't remember how slow it moves when it does an orbit because I can probably put it in sport mode and it'll move faster.
I mean, no, you can
But
run it slow.
But the thing is, I've never done that before, and that's kind of what I want to do. I want to experiment and see what
Yeah.
it looks like.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Oh shit. Yeah, do that.
Besides, I never fly. I hardly would fly, and I hate spending the money on it and not use it. And I haven't used it in a while.
Well, I mean, you got a hell of a deal on that thing, so
Hell yeah.
you don't need to be too broke up over it. Yeah, I mean, shit, that was a great. God,
Man.
dog, that was a great deal, man.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a highly enviable deal.
Yeah, that was like literally a steal. Like I don't know.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
for real.
he was like,
And that was at Walmart too, right?
It was at Walmart. It was a Walmart clearance, man. I was like, get out of here.
Hell yeah. Unbeatable.
You know what I found out when Walmart does shit like that? Walmart, if it was open for any reason or been on the shelf for too long, they can't have. It's not that they can't have records of it. They want to drop it as fast and as hard as possible because they've gotten rid of a 5090 for $400.
Of what?
And someone's like, like just take it. $400. I don't care if I don't have it. I'll just take it.
They got rid of a what?
It was a 5090 that they sold somewhere.
What's a 5090? You sound like 6'7" right now to me.
Okay, so NVIDIA makes stupid graphics cards that are too expensive right now.
See, now if you used a brand name and a product name, then that would have made way more sense.
Yeah, but I
sounded like Austin Powers. They were old 6s and 7s.
Oh, man, it was a 7020.
For real? Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't even know they had that kind of capacity. No clue what you talking about, man.
There's that Red Bull, baby.
But what I was getting at is that
talking in pancake mix.
What does that mean?
What does any of that shit mean that he said?
He said you're talking in pancake mix.
Like we supposed to know.
But
And it was so
Oh
matter of
shit!
fact. It was like we just followed. We're like, yeah,
And
and
what the hell you
like,
talking
well,
about?
hold up, man. Let
Hold
me
up,
run this
back
back
up,
real
back,
quick.
back. Wait a second.
run that
Let's get
shit back.
Yeah,
let's
run
get
that
some
shit back.
Let's get some clarification, man.
Bring that funky beat back.
Back.
But
Yeah.
Anyway,
but
what?
all I was getting is Walmart, I have found out, will
Yeah.
take stuff and put it on clearance to literally get rid of it hard. Like they don't care if they're taking like a massive stupid ass loss on it.
Oh well, yeah, they make so much money, they probably don't give a damn. Like
Yeah,
Some of
what
that
was
stuff is just filed under acceptable loss.
yeah,
yeah. But
just,
the
especially when you. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
well, but the acceptable loss is reasoning because it's like they can't sell it or send it back to the manufacturer, and
Mhm.
they know it still kind of works, but they
Mhm.
just like fuck it here, just get it out of our system because we
Yeah.
can't
We
have
got
it.
new shit to
Hey,
add.
hey,
Yeah,
some money is better than no money.
yeah. But
Hmm.
I was like, damn, why can't I find that damn deal like you did?
Man, no,
Man, look.
man, look, man, I went to that first I, I was in Murfreesboro. I was at that
Yeah.
first Walmart, and it was they had the display, and I was like, yo, man, y'all got this drone back there? And he said, no, man, it's sold out. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. And as I'm leaving Murfreesboro, I'm like, man, let me swing by this Smyrna Walmart and see if they can
Hmm.
just happen because it's on my way home. Like, let me just swing by.
Yeah.
I got time. I got time today. And I walk in and
Time today.
they had one left. And I looked
On
at dude.
Did you ask?
clearance.
Did you
And I
ask if
was
there was
like, get
anything
out of
wrong
here.
with it?
No, it was brand new. It was brand new.
Oh,
It was brand new. It wasn't open box or anything. It was just brand new. I don't know why they had this clearance sale going or anything. I didn't ask those questions. I knew it was brand new. He said,
oh,
do you want the protection plan? Yes, put that protection plan on there.
I see what I
I
did
said
wrong.
the drone and the protection plan was still way less than half of what it originally would cost.
Obnoxiously less.
Yeah. I was like,
Damn.
Hey, man. I love that story. I think that.
like, man, I've been wanting to get a drone too.
Yep.
ever since that day, I was about to back that Kickstarter. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah. You
yeah,
told
I
us
was about
about that, and then the whole thing just
the whole thing fell
didn't even
apart like a
happen.
scam. It was like almost like a scam.
It said fell apart like a scam.
Damn, man. Because the thing was, it was like complete automated or whatever. You could their
Yeah, and
stick
it had
was that you
like
could throw
gesture
it.
control and
Yeah.
right. That was the thing. Like aerial, like was it like aerial deployment? You could just
Mm-hmm.
toss it and it'll
Toss it.
pick
It would
up.
hit water and take off out of the water. It was all kinds of crazy stuff, and it was only like what $500 or something like that. It had
Yeah.
it would track you. It all everything you would want from a drone. And I was like,
Yeah,
man,
it had all the
it had
goody
all of it.
goods.
And I was like, $500. I can do with that because at the time, most of the drones were over a grand, over 1,000.
Yeah.
So I'm like, to get in on this Kickstarter, yeah, I should drop that 500. I'm like, nah, I better wait. And it funded. They bumped the price up to $1,200, something like that. But they never. I can't remember what happened, but they never actually sent out their product.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like
Yeah.
something happened in the company, things fell apart, whatever. But they never sent out the actual product.
But
I
they took all
remember.
them people's money.
I think they took all the people's money though.
Well,
Mm.
okay. So here's the thing that's funky about Kickstarter that I learned late. You are a glorified investor. That
Mm-hmm.
is it. That product will sink or swim with you paying for it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
The worst example being the Oya that I almost put in money for. Right.
The what?
It was called the Oya. It's an
Okay.
Android Pocket game console system with an open marketplace.
Okay.
It had a lot supposedly going for it. Think of the Switch, but without a screen. That's it.
Switch without a
The
screen.
Switch without a screen.
So
Yeah.
you just it's a fidget toy. You sit there and imagine the game.
I'm like,
Well, it had controllers and other stuff.
Sitting there like
But
this. Oh, ah.
it's,
Oh, I didn't make it. How do you know? I could just feel it.
I didn't know. I see it in my eye. I see it in my head. It's a
No, but
fidget.
It transmits
but-
here.
but still, it was like Switch style specs, like and a couple other things going for it. But it was all for all intents and purposes. It was like it hooks up to your TV. You had controllers.
Okay.
And I think at the time it was like what $200 or $300, something weird like that. And then I was initially looking at it as a dev station, like, oh, I buy the dev level, which was however much that price was at that time. And I was like,
You're on
okay,
the fast track to creating apps.
yeah, because I was looking at it from that perspective. And but then I'm like, oh wait, and I think something happened and I couldn't put money into it. And I ended up waiting because it's like, hey, once we launch, we'll offer a version that you can buy later as a developer or whatever. But you don't need to. You just buy it, click a few switches, and it's in dev mode.
Okay.
That was the idea. So I was like, okay, cool. Man, apparently there was so much bullshit on the back end, like the delays, the hardware went from this is what we had to half-baked ass hardware. If you were a dev, you got like a weird early access version that wasn't really ready for early access anything. They never really gave you good developing tools. And there was like a lot of that back and forth with people kind of like, hey, I mean, it's Android, we could figure it out, but we were supposed to have more information about hardware and other stuff so we could tailor stuff directly for this. And then it just, for all intents and purposes, this damn thing launched. It had a soft launch like sometime after the Kickstarter, and and devs got the first units, and then it had a full launch a little later, and they had like mostly releases from Android store ports, and then went from that to the thing just died in less than like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. It was like this damn thing didn't last any time, and it just it just didn't work. And a lot of people were angry about it, but at the same time, there was a lot of stuff around that unit that just did not pan out as planned. And the part of the issue, and the real issue at the end of the day for them was that they didn't communicate all of those problems up front or early. So because some people were like, hey, maybe things would have turned out better if they communicated.
Of course not. Why would they do that? That's silly.
Yeah. And then another one was like
with the hush mouth.
Roboto. He was doing a video game. Did you guys hear about that ages back?
Arigato?
Well, no, his name was just Roboto with 2 A's in the middle.
No,
I don't know who that is, man.
He's a black.
Wait. What was his name again?
Roboto.
And it had what in the middle?
2 A's.
Okay.
I might be able to. I don't think it's art stuff anymore.
No. It's cool. It's just black folk.
But yeah, but anyway, okay.
So with 2 A's, it's spelled like it sounds. Roboto.
Roboto. I know. It's just.
But the quick and dirty is the guy who
Roboto.
But anyway, he had a successful Kickstarter for his game because he had a lot of concept art planned out. He had some world overview stuff that he had designed. Like he had a lot of stuff in it for a single developer. He had a lot of stuff done ahead of time before launching his Kickstarter. Cool. But it kind of died because, again, single developer who's also the illustrator on the project. And on top of that, he had a lot of growing pains because he had never built a game by himself before, right? And on top of that, he had a lot of personal shit just happen all at once. and he just like fucked this damn project and bailed out. And his entire thing he was thinking about doing was trying to repay back the money. But the theory is he couldn't. He used it for development as he was supposed to.
Yeah,
but it just didn't work out, and the game never materialized, and people were angry. But the thing is, you can't be angry at one guy trying to make the project on his own, and it failed.
Yes, you
a
can.
lot of background drama on his part, and it's not even his drama.
Yeah, especially if it was Roboto.
You know what I'm saying? Come
But
on, Roboto.
You say black, oh man, instant target. You know how this all works.
Yeah. But for all intents and purposes, he had a lot of stuff going on that literally influenced the project not panning out. And I was wishing the best.
But he had a lot of stuff going on that influenced the project not working out. So, a lot of it was probably systemic.
Yeah, but regardless, I was looking at it from the perspective of, you're the investor, but you're not I put money in expecting it to come out a certain way other than the expectations, right? Because it's the same problem I had with when I put money for Mighty Number 9 in. And that game was not like its beta.
Wait, how many things you do, man? How many of these
man, Tony backs all the Kickstarters that he sees.
I didn't back all of them. This was early days, back when I had money and
that's why he don't go on that site no more.
Man,
they be getting. He don't go to nothing that said Kickstarter. Like that Wall XD project I sent y'all. Nope, Kickstarter ain't going.
Yeah.
Brutal Realms. Nope, they ain't going.
Brutal Realms.
But it's because I kind of got burnt because it's but in that case it's like I had I had a couple things I put money in that all kind of panned out. But the one that did not really pan out it's always going to be Mighty Number 9 because they had a successful Kickstarter. They had really good concept art. They had good communication. But what fucked them up was that the timetable for development was weird. And then they had a really good alpha/beta. Yeah. And that went from that to the shit we got that was broken and half-baked. And then if you did a lot of the people who backed the certain levels, they never got certain things they were promised. And it was a lot of chaos in that department.
Yeah.
But because I didn't go for the big one. I said, I want the cartridge, I want the music, and that's all I care about. I think I got an art book. That's all I think I got. I didn't get nothing else because I wasn't expecting the rest to pan out. That was my thought was something's gonna happen in the big stuff like figures and some big ass stuff. Something's gonna happen. The money's not gonna work on it. But my biggest letdown was the game was not where it was supposed to be, and it was a broken product.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't think I need to do this anymore. But one of the interesting ones was some horror game, and that game is fucking freaky. It's it's great, but it's not what I thought it was supposed to be.
Did you say it was freaky?
Well, because
you said it was fucking freaky.
Yeah,
because it's a weird horror game that this guy made when he went full tilt into depression mode, and he put that into his game. You could see it, and it was like, oh fuck, that's a place. That's a place.
Have you played is it Sinuous
Sacrifice? So the
Sinuous Sacrifice. Yeah, either one of them.
I played the first one. I thought that was interesting, especially the actress portrayal and stuff in the game.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it from a technical and a very art kind of overarching style, right?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it from that aspect. The second one I didn't buy. I just watched people play, and I think it lost some of that vibe because instead of being that tortured hero sort of vibe, it went to, oh, my stuff is real. I'm like, huh? That's not the point of the game. The point of the game is she's torturing
She's
herself.
tortured herself. Yeah.
And in the second game, she went from I'm torturing myself to, oh, my shit's real. I'm like, is it? Is it? I don't understand how this is working out, and it was just very weird. So I thought story wise it went in the opposite direction I felt it was trying to go.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I didn't. I played the first one, never finished it, and then let me try the second one. I started the second one, like it just didn't. It didn't capture
catch
me
you?
like. Yeah, it didn't catch me like the first one did. The first one was just like this is, and I spent, it's one of those games you start playing, the next like hours have gone by, and you're still playing it and really haven't got very far.
Yeah.
Because you're not really good at the game, but you still love it.
Yeah, and it's a weird. I got to figure out how to get past this point.
That's
Yeah,
kind of me and God of War.
Man, I want to play God of War. So everybody raves about that game, man.
It is. I mean, it's a good game.
Yeah.
It's a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, actually, it's on PC.
Yeah.
But I will say, oh gosh, did you hear the latest tea with Xbox? Feeling like they abandoning ship.
No, I didn't hear nothing about that. What's going on?
It's supposedly the background drama is that there's some Microsoft execs and the higher up and that are not game focused. They're like, they're the money,
money rolls on. Yeah.
They want such high expectations that they're literally sacrificing the whole thing they built up over years to do. And they're just literally killing their whole setup just because we want you to be profitable.
Preach on it.
But it's like, but it's not always profitable, like it's not. It's an entertainment medium. There'll be some properties that are so lit that shit will be profitable forever, and then there's some that's just like it's trash from the jump.
Trash. It's garbage.
Yeah. And I was doing some research. Apparently, part of it they want 30% plus profitability.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, but wait, most games, if they're lucky, between 12 and 20%.
They just being greedy.
And that's the ones that are super successful. 30%. It's like they sacrifice the entire company after it's been made and it's successful and it's still printing money, but you have nobody to fix anything. That's, to me, that's a lose-lose. Like, and then we're gonna make a console that's a PC and charge you like 5 times the amount it used to cost. Like,
so we're at about 10 minutes to tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna have to ride across town to pick up Mini Man's homie. So I'm gonna go ahead and
oh yeah, that's right.
Get on up out.
Okay.
And
but
once I have times and stuff,
I forgot about that. What time is the con open this year?
It's
10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
Okay, so we got to be there before 10 to get reset.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
9:30. I mean, whatever time you think you need to be, whatever time you guys think you should need to be there to, we can get there at 9:55 and be setting up at 10:15 for all I mean,
Yeah.
It just opens at 10.
I'll know. I'll know when we get the young homie.
Okay.
And after that, once we get him, then we'll be out to get you.
Okay.
Is he coming with you to the con?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
so,
I got both my kids and him. So they
and him. Okay. Do you have all the badges with you?
Yes, I do. I have them in my bag, man. As soon as you gave them to us, I tucked them away specifically so that I could provide them to them, and then they can be official.
If you want, I can grab Tony on the way out there if it'll make it easy for you or whatever.
We should know by about 8 or 8:30.
All right, just send me a text. I'll be up.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bet that.
All right.
Hey,
So
well, shoot.
To-
Yeah, man,
Tony, if you
had
want
to
to
had
keep
to.
chatting, I'll keep chatting with you for a little while. I still got some more celebratory drink left.
Oh well, yeah, man, definitely get your celebration on. I'm gonna do my sipping tomorrow.
yeah, I mean, I'll talk for a little while longer. I probably
Mm-hmm.
need to crash out because I gotta finish a couple
Yeah.
of things, and then
All right, that's cool.
fuck, what was
All
I
right,
gonna
then,
do?
gentlemen. I will see
All right,
y'all
man.
tomorrow.
All
Peace.
All
right,
right,
see you, man.
ciao.
Golly.
Yeah, yeah. I stopped on the way home. Like, you know what? I'm gonna have a celebratory drink because that was pretty cool. Pretty good day.
Oh
Really good
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Really good day.
It definitely. I mean, it's definitely one of those good moments where everything's working out,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
I think my favorite part is like setting up everything
mhm.
and thinking, okay, everything's good, and then you adjust it just a little bit, and you're like, let's try this, and you adjust a little bit, like, okay, boom, that's fantastic, it's perfect, and you take the first shot, and somebody looks at it, and they're like, oh my gosh, that's just
Yeah.
that's just it, man. It's like, wow, people that wouldn't even like, okay, the Freddy Krueger girl, she didn't even want her picture taken,
Yeah, I thought that was
you know,
funny. That was one of those, huh?
you know. She didn't want to be. She didn't want. I'm like, no, no, I don't. Like, come, just. And she got that first shot, and she's like, oh wow, you know. Even though she was not like super ecstatic. She was all like, I'm just here to support. Like, man, get over here and get your picture taken. And
Yeah,
she
and
did. You know?
I like that it worked out that way because
Mhm.
she kind of saw what we were thinking, and
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, and
Yeah.
that vibe change was good. I like that.
Hmm.
That
Hmm.
was good. And there's some times where you can't talk anybody into
Oh yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
but in this case, it was one of those like, yeah, that worked
Well,
out nice.
I think I think it was more of her thinking that she didn't have she from the story I heard is that she rushed to put her makeup on and all that stuff. So she
Uh,
probably didn't think she looked as good as she should have looked.
I
But
mean,
but the final product told her otherwise. Like, you nailed what you were trying to do to achieve, even though you thought less of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
like like as artists, we are our own worst critics.
that we are. I have
You know.
learned that a lot over the years. Oof.
So sometimes we got to get out of our own heads and out of our own way,
Yeah.
and that's what she did.
Sometimes it's just a little nudge in the right direction helps.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And that
that's
was,
what
I
she
mean, that
did
was
today,
good
man.
because that worked out, and and we had ideas to kind of mess around and just,
Yeah, yeah.
hey, let's try this.
Let's try this. Let's do this. But casually cosplaying. I wish I could remember. I wish I knew his real name. I need to ask him his real name. But
Casually cat
casually
cosplay.
cosplay. Yeah. He was Wolverine, and like I think what got him, I think what really sold him is last year when we did his Wolverine. He did that jumping thing, and we just made some like little small tweaks,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Man, that's it," you know. And so, so when he came up today and he wanted to do that same pose, I was like, "Yeah,
We're gonna
that's cool,
tweak it a little bit.
kind of tweak it." But yeah, man, that was cool. Like
Yeah, that was another fun one.
Mhm.
And we said it earlier, but that spotlight directly above some people works
Mhm.
really well.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
then he was also a good example of it not working too well because it needed to be behind him.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, because in his case, it was more of like a. I feel like in Wolverine's case, it played into his character, you
Yes.
know,
Yeah. Hmm.
because like it's in his periphery of what he does, but it's
Right.
not always what he wants to be
Or
defined
or
as.
who he is.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
and yeah, and I thought that was always a pretty cool little thing, like
Hmm.
lore wise, and you know, it works. It worked in his case that it's behind him, and then we changed the lighting scenario again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we had him closer to the light, you know, and all that fun stuff with the reflection of the side
Man,
light.
I that was a like the way his the helmet reflected in his claws. That
Mhm.
was such a happy accident,
Yeah.
and it just made me think like, man, I wish I had brought Hulk with me, and we could have seen if we could gotten like a little bit of a reflection of Hulk in his claws, man. Because
Mm.
it did reflect. I didn't think it would reflect his mask in his claws,
Well, it reflected more of the color. I don't know about any
but
details.
that's okay. It's still, most because it's such an iconic cover.
Yeah.
Most people would understand when they see that, just like maybe just like a blurry green detail on his claws. Most people would understand. Okay, that's that cover. You know what I'm talking about. That
Yeah, yeah. I
okay,
remember it's him versus Hulk.
yeah,
Because it was Wolverine versus a lot of people, wasn't there for a
yeah.
while?
Hmm. But
Like he
it's
went on a
it's
versus
actually
spree.
it's actually a Incredible Hulk cover. I
Hmm.
think it's Incredible Hulk. I think it's Incredible Hulk cover. It's just Wolverine's on it, and it's his reflection. But anyway, um,
I mean, I think you're right.
I
It's
think it
been
is
so
Incredible
long since
Hulk.
I've seen it, but I feel like it works.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
but it's
yeah.
one of those things. Like I don't know how that would have worked as far as overall. Like,
I don't know. It been. I think it would have been fun to try.
yeah, yeah,
It would have been fun to try. You know.
yeah. Some, I mean, you know, it's never. I mean, your Hulk is pretty big. I guess it could. It's
Wait.
possible.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It would
Oh,
it would probably been in the shot. Though that's the thing. It would probably one of those
oh,
things like it's in the shot. We have to Photoshop it out later or some kind of crap.
well, never know. It's one of those weird things where, it's p- playing with distances and stuff
Hmm.
would
Hmm.
be one of those things that could happen. But
But no,
yeah,
I really, when I looked at it, I was like, man, look at it. His claws actually looked metallic in that
mhm,
shot.
yeah. And he was talking about trying to chrome them later or
Hmm.
get versions that are more chromed up, but
Hmm.
that's working well as is. So it's like, yeah, that's pretty sick though.
Yeah. In pictures, it worked. I think he's just talking like just walking around dressed, cosplaying the character. Probably needs to look more
Yeah,
metallic. Man, I'm really excited about what tomorrow's going to bring. I think today was kind of a bust just because of the storm.
yeah. That storm rolled in, and it just kind of. I didn't realize how bad it was until I stepped out of the event floor and into the
Yeah,
hallway,
yeah,
and then I looked up because it just like boom. I'm like, oh fuck,
yeah,
is it really storming that bad? Because I thought maybe
yeah.
a little rain. Because
No.
you know there's stuff going on, so the roof and stuff is muffling some of the sound, but in the
Hmm.
hallway, not muffled at all.
Oh
And
man,
I was like, damn,
I was driving back like this is insane, dude. It was bad.
yeah. I was
But
just like, well, damn, that's
yeah,
fucked.
yeah, yeah. The whole time I was driving, like, man, there's probably nobody there right now because this is pretty bad. No, it's not. It's not like hurricane, tornado weather
No, but
bad,
it was coming
but it was
down hard, man.
it was coming down pretty strong.
Because I was because my job ended up closing up early because of tornado warning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh shit, there's a tornado warning. Is it just for downtown or is it for here? I was a bit confused, like where the possible issue lied.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that it was hard enough to issue a warning in some areas,
Mm-hmm.
you know, not a good picture.
No,
That would keep anybody away.
that would keep anybody at home. Like, yeah, I'll just wait till tomorrow and go.
Yeah, it's
But
like it
tomorrow's
should
supposed to be
clear up.
nice. Tomorrow's
Yeah.
supposed to be a good day. Like,
Oh
it's supposed
gosh,
to be
yeah.
nice.
It's supposed to be nice weather, nothing too crazy.
Sunday is supposed to be cold.
I mean, cold is fine so long as it's
Yeah,
not
cold is fine.
raining and storming terribly. You know, like forget that noise. Because that's the thing I don't want. Because like, what was it? A KaiCon one year, it was storming really, 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 really stupid. Like you can see sideways rain,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden it just disappeared. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm glad, but also,
What? What is this?
Because I think it started right after we got there, right? It was like it was right after, and it was kind of like today because today was a very similar thing where it started storming like super bad right after.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you said it was already raining, but it wasn't storming.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, on my way out there this morning, it was raining.
Yeah,
You saw my umbrella. It was
yeah, your
raining when I
umbrella was
got there.
like super wet, and I was like, oh wait,
Oh.
rain?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, did it rain? It's like
Oh.
we got more water on the windshield from a truck being really weird with its tires
Mm-hmm.
than we did actual any real rain because it's just misty misty water from the ground with cars pushing it up.
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh, it
Um,
rained.
but then just like, oh yeah, by the way, it's not raining. Like, okay, that's great. Can we not? like not right now, guys. Come on, lay off.
I think
That's been happens.
no. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try and play some of those. Either tomorrow or Sunday. I got to jump on some of those gaming systems because I've never played. I've never played on a Turbo Graphics or
Oh
Neo
shit, that's
Geo.
right.
Yeah, some of those systems I've never played on. So like either tomorrow night or Sunday, I'm gonna have to play on some of them because some of those gaming consoles, I've only seen like, but I've never played on.
I played TurboGrafx 16 when I was a kid
Mm-hmm.
because one of our neighbors happened to have it.
Wow.
And
That's crazy cool, man.
yeah, but it's weird, but because the cartridges, they're like cards, like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're huge.
yeah, but they're also like they're like maybe like I guess you would say maybe 3 or 4 millimeters thick because the
Mm-hmm.
cartridge it just slide in like a credit card into the system.
Yeah.
And it just that's a game. It's like and it's not this giant ass cartridge like Nintendo and Super Nintendo and all that.
Yeah.
It was it's just that, and I guess I forget the reasoning that the company made for that, other than they wanted to stand out in the market differently.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, okay, that's a weird but cool setup. It was one of those. It's one of those things that it stands out for, like the weird ass games they had, the design of the console, the cartridge, the controller is weird. I think it's also like pretty small and like it was a weird. It's a weird controller. It was small in my hands as a kid.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's one of those things. It's like you see it once, and then it's like, okay, it's not in the wild anymore. Did it die? And it kind of did.
It did. Yeah, it kind of did. They had
Like,
what is it? They had a Sega. They had a Sega CD.
yeah, Sega CD.
They They had a
I had
32X
access to it, but I don't
Turbo.
think I actually
Man,
had one. Yeah.
yeah, a friend of mine had a Sega CD, so I've played on that before. But some of
Yeah.
those systems over there, I was like, man, I'm just gonna come over just to say I've played on it because some of these
I
I've
touched
seen,
it.
just
It
never played.
existed.
Yeah, and yeah, I was like, man,
Honestly, yeah.
some of them are brought back memories, like the Sega Saturn. Man, Sega had so many different. Sega was so ahead of its time. Sega
Yeah.
was light years ahead of its time, man. Golly, the
And what
Dreamcast. Wow.
it's weird because they had so much going for it, like,
Yeah.
and I felt like they dropped the ball pretty hard
Hmm.
from the perspective of like, hey, the fuck. uh it's like and what I found out later is that Sega of Japan was doing fine.
Hmm.
Like they still had the Sega Saturn they're messing around with in Japan.
Hmm.
Um Sega Genesis and it's a weird expansion thing was on its way out.
Yeah.
But but it was weird because Sega Saturn was still popular even
Uh-huh.
after Dreamcast came out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, what? It's still there? And it's like, yeah, it's still there. They produced games up until, oh shit, there was a game like the last one they absolutely put out was like, what, somewhere in the mid 2000s, like the before 2010, some weird thing. And it was like one of the last games they actually put out on the Sega Saturn.
That's
And,
wild. I didn't know that.
but how do I say it? It was weird because it kept going. Sega of America dropped the ball on Sega Saturn and they pushed for the Sega Dreamcast.
Hmm.
But Sega Dreamcast, they also fucked.
Hmm.
And well, again, same thing in Japan, it was going fine. But what I found out is like Sega of America, they didn't want, how do I say this? The guy who made it happen, he pushed hard for the damn thing. He helped with development, he oversaw some games and getting certain things going. Like he pushed a lot into it. And he was a big proponent of the console and the things that he wanted to do with it and online. Like he saw what was going to be the writing on the wall at the time. And then I guess the rest of Sega of America was not seeing his vision, and they just fucked off and killed everything. And that guy ended up going to, I think, either EA or Xbox.
Ah.
And I'm like, wait a
Explains a
minute,
lot.
you literally created your own competitor by accident because you didn't listen to him.
Yeah, listen to him. He went over and showed you the
He went over and-
possibilities.
Yeah. And I'm just like, okay, well, great.
That's funny.
It's like what Nintendo did with Sony.
Hmm. Hmm.
and
That's funny.
I'm just like, wow, you guys are just absolutely terrible. But it's the growing pains of the industry, but it's like, but I honestly think Sega of Japan should have taken over, said,
Hmm.
fuck Sega of America, you guys kind of stop being stupid, we'll fix this. And I think it would have been fine. But they
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
They let them do their own thing and let them fuck off. And then we're in this situation where Sega is no longer a console hitter. They're just we did that. Now we just
Yeah, we
make
did that.
games.
Now we just
I'm just like,
like
he used to be the greats.
you used to be the great man. You were there. Like it was Nintendo, Sega.
I mean, they fought
Sony.
everybody.
Sony was cool, whatever, but it wasn't like Sega was legit because I think Sega made games and had the console.
Yeah.
So it was like you're hitting on all four cylinders, man. You're so above what everybody else is doing because your games were even great. Like the games were good. It wasn't
Yeah.
like they were doing games and the games were crap, but they were still making a console. But like the console was great, and
Mhm.
the games were great. The games were, man, some of the best games from Sega. Sega, like, man, come
Yeah.
on, man, come on, no,
Yeah. And it's kind of funny to watch a big player in the market just kind of shoot themselves in the foot.
shoot this and disappear and just dwindle away. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
one day you're a household name, and 2 days later, nobody knows who you are.
Oh, they know who you are. They're just no longer interested.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, that is true. Touche.
Yeah. Although
Man, I
Sega
was. Oh, go ahead.
Sega's other problem is I think they got bought out by Sammy.
Oh,
So Sammy's the guys who made Guilty Gears.
oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
like that game.
yeah, I mean they're still Sega because they're like, hey,
Yeah.
no, you still
Yeah.
Sega, but we're Sammy. But you know, so there's like a few projects where they have both their names on it, but it's
Mhm,
mostly like Sega's over here, Sammy's over here, and
mhm.
we're all fun, but we're not like they keep them separate.
Man, I remember probably like most gamers, like the first time I played Halo. Gosh, I was like, man, I gotta have an Xbox now.
Yeah, and that's what got me because I
Yeah.
played Halo.
Hmm.
I'm like, damn it,
Damn.
I gotta get it, gotta get
I
an
gotta
Xbox.
gotta get an Xbox. Because
And
up until that point, I was Sony everything. Sony CD player, Sony Walkman, Sony this, Sony that. So when I got a PlayStation, it was just, Sony Universe. I was Sony everything. Uh
mhm.
I had a did I have a Dreamcast at the time? Oh yeah, I think I did have a Dreamcast. I had a Dreamcast at the time.
You know what's funny is I didn't have a Dreamcast when it came out.
Yeah.
My I got convinced, funny enough, to buy a PS2.
Mm.
Um, yeah, because I tried to put money down on a Dreamcast,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, I mean, because I was like, I like Blue Singer. I think the Resident Evil 2 port was going to be on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And there was a couple other games I was kind of hyped for. And then
Mm-hmm.
somehow, some way, I listened to the guy at GameStop, and I didn't think about it at the time. I was like, yeah, because I was like, oh, I want a Dreamcast, and he's like, no, man, next big thing's coming out soon. I'm like, you bullshitting me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he somehow got me to put like, was it 25, $50 down, some, because I didn't walk out with the Dreamcast. I think it
Mm-hmm.
just came out. What was it, like a couple of weeks or a month? It was out and they had stock, and then the guy
Yeah.
somehow convinced me to put down for PS2. I'm sitting there like, the fuck! I didn't walk out with what I came in for,
It
and then
had
I'm
to
like,
be. Was it GameStop at that time or was it EB?
it might have been EB Games because
Yeah.
it was because they were separate entities. So it was GameStop and
Yeah, I
EB
forgot they
Games,
were separate. Yeah, they were separate for a long time. I forgot about that.
and it was like when I was living in Chattanooga, it was in Hamilton Place Mall, and it was like when you come into the main area, going to the food court, they were the first store on the left,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how they get you. Like, oh, look that thing, but wait, there's other
Yeah.
shit, but you get caught right there, right? Like the moment you walk in, this bam, your vision is obscured because you want to go check out the game store,
Mm-hmm.
and I always go there. That'll be my first stop, but I get that. I put my pre-order in, kind of regretting it. I'm like, fuck, did I pre-order? And I pre-ordered Tekken Tag, a controller, a fucking memory card, and the
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation. And I think I ended up paying for all of it, right? And
Yeah.
what's fucked up? The damn thing launched. I got everything but the system because they oversold.
Wow.
And I ended up waiting like
Wow.
3 months to get the next run. I'm like,
Wow.
and I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, the fuck.
Wow. Wow.
Ah.
Memory. You know, that's another thing that these kids have no concept of. Memory cards for your gaming system. You used to have to
Gotta save your
save
game.
game on a memory card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it, what's the name of that stealth assassin? Was it Tenchu?
Tenchu, yeah, Tenchu
Yeah, okay.
1.
So what we used, because you had the you could build your own level.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude,
And
yes.
yeah. So what we used to do is build our own levels, save them on our memory cards, and we used to exchange memory cards and try to beat each other's levels.
Was that
Because
not like,
we didn't have internet. So we
yeah,
had
was it
to,
the second game that did that? You could
I don't
save
know
the
if
level?
I don't know if we never did for Tekken. I don't know if we did. I don't know about that. But we didn't do it for Tekken.
No, no, not Tekken. Like Tenchu, the second game, because I don't think the first game had the map editor, right?
Well, whichever one. I don't remember which one it was. It may have been the second one, but whichever one had the map editor, you know you could, and that's what we
Well,
did. We used to swap memory cards, man.
mhm.
Wow,
Yeah, and that was actually that was another cool thing. 'Cause it was like you like it was kind of sick how you had a system, like you could do that. Like you could see,
Mhm.
like, hey, I did a cool thing. Let's do that. Because like I think that didn't come back in fashion until like one of the later Mario games, something weird like that.
We talking about like the map editor.
Yeah, like
Okay.
well, I mean, there was like map editors in like I think Halo.
Hmm. Oh man, what
No,
man?
there was very few console games that
There,
had map editors.
there was very few that I know of. Ten, man, why do I keep wanting to say Tenchi?
No, but
Stop
Tenchu
right.
had them. You could have
Tenchu
it
had
had a
it,
huge.
but that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
Because
And
like
that
there was
was
like the what do you call it? The um what was the name? There was a RPG maker.
mm,
There was an
man.
RPG maker. And that was one of like I think PS2 you needed the hard drive for.
Hmm.
Okay.
Man.
And that one it was a full you can make a full thing, but
Hmm.
same problem, hey, how do I
What's
get you my game?
yeah?
Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
they had to create a whole network to share games that people made.
Um. Was it PS2 that introduced the DualShock controller?
Uh,
Or was
DualShock 1 was PS1. DualShock
PS?
2 was PS2.
Okay. So which was it? PS2 or that had? No, it had maybe in PS. No, it maybe was PS2. PS2 had Metal Gear Solid, right?
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid was I want to say mid to late PS1 era.
Okay. Okay. I just remember. Okay, that's cool because I just remember that game is what made me realize I loved gaming again. Was Metal Gear Solid, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, uh, dang it, man. Why I'm going blank on these people's names? The psycho guy, he's like, put your controller on the ground. I would make it do this and
Oh,
that.
Psycho Mantis.
Yes, dog, man, man,
Man, there's
man.
so there's
And
so many
he would
weird
read your
secrets.
memory card.
Mhm. Yeah, there's so many weird secrets you could do for that boss fight, or they're not so
Hmm.
much secrets, they're like interesting interactions.
Uh-huh.
Um, you could literally play that whole boss fight without ever following the rules of hey, move your controller to the from port 1 to port 2.
Hmm.
You don't have to play that fight that way. You could
Okay.
literally just go, okay, well, what happens if I don't? First off,
Hmm.
you can't hit him because he knows your inputs, right?
Yeah.
But what you do is you break the masks in the room so that it shows his face, and that freaks him out, and then you go "Ba-da-da-da-da."
No way.
Yep. You break the mask, he freaks out, you shoot him. Then he tries to get Meryl, and you're like, okay, choke her out. He doesn't freak out, but he gets annoyed because you're like, wait, you could have just not. You could have done anything else. I'm like, well, it was faster than trying to punch her. It was like, just choke her.
Mhm.
And he'll talk about that interaction that you did. But if you're doing while while he's having that freak out, again, same problem. You'll get a different interaction with that sequence.
Mhm.
And then you could do, and because you can't shoot him, you could try to kick and punch him, but you gotta you gotta set him up so that he'll run into everything. So it's like you gotta play it, and you gotta try different weird tactics, and it'll show you different interactions, and
Yeah.
also different weird shit on your memory card will also give him different things he says.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And what I found funny though is there were some games that were not made by Konami that he would actually know what they were because of the time frame.
Mhm.
And I think Diablo was one of those games we had on our memory card, and he was like,
Yeah.
I see you like some dark demonic stuff. I'm like,
What?
okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
But
Man.
then but if you have games that came after,
Mhm.
he would have a complaint about how like he couldn't see into the veil of my mind, and it's like, well, that's probably because there's stuff you don't know
Mm.
that's not
That's
coming
cool.
out. But there were some
Yeah.
games that because I guess that it was announced that
Mhm.
again he knew about, but they weren't out yet. Like,
Mhm.
okay, creepy.
That's
And then
wild.
then he'll complain that, hey, I don't see anything. Are you blank slate? He's like, well, you're the first game on the memory card.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You know?
That game brought me back, man. That game brought me back into like gaming, Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah,
Like, man,
that was an excellent
the,
game, and
the
I'm glad it kind of concluded.
hmm you know what? I never like. It got to a point where I didn't complete the series. Like I just it got to the point where like, okay, I'm not doing all this crap, man. I'm not doing all
Mhm.
it. It's too much. It's too much. Y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Something about it just didn't feel the same.
Mhm.
I don't know what. I don't know how to pinpoint it. I tell you, the next game. The next game I fell in love with, besides Halo, was uh I think it was Red Dead Revolver. Because
Really?
it was before it became Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
was
Because that was the first game. What PS2? No, PS2 had Capcom's Western game.
well, do you remember? Because it was whatever that Red Dead evolved into. It was something Revolver.
Here, let me
I
do a
think it
quick.
was wasn't it Red Dead Revolver or something Revolver? I think it was Red Dead Revolver.
Yeah, it's Red Dead Revolver.
Yeah,
Uh, and that was, yeah, that's PS2 era.
yeah. I played that game and I'm like, okay, this is what video game. That game, you know what? There's another one. X Men Legends.
Yeah, Legends
Uh,
was pretty
Legends,
cool.
but
Legends was that
Legends was
side scroller game.
Legends was cool, but it didn't bring me back. But Red Dead Revolver that brought me back. I was like, okay, I'm back, baby. I can do this again. This game is great. Chasing down trains, riding horseback. I'm like, this is great. This is ooh, cinematic. This is what gaming should be about, man.
Yeah.
Escaping the real world.
You want to know something funny though?
What's that?
I think outside of the demo, I've never played Red Dead Revolver.
Really?
Yeah, like I played the
Man.
demo because it was a part
Uh,
of a demo disc thing ages back. And I was like, oh,
mm-hmm.
okay, this
Mm-hmm.
is kind of cool. And then the cover looked pretty neat. And then I never got it. I never actually got it to
Actually
go
play.
and play through it. And I worked at a damn game store. Oh wait, no, it came out after I left the game store, so that probably had something to do with it.
Mm.
But
Have you played Red Dead Redemption?
I think I played a little bit of it,
Mm.
but I think that whole series as a whole, now I think, but I've never really invested much into it.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
It's now I think about it, yeah, I think like I played a little here and there,
Mm-hmm.
but I've never really played it.
Yeah,
Let me see. Do I
I
have it
like.
in my library? Let me
Man,
check.
I played Red Dead Revolver. I played the sequel. No,
Mhm.
did they make a sequel to that?
Yeah, it's so the way it's
I can't.
described is that
Yeah, I can't remember they made a
it
sequel to
is
that.
so Red Dead Revolver is in the
Uh-huh.
same world,
Yeah.
but Redemption is not a direct sequel.
Okay.
So it's like think of it as like a sequel side area that's not
Mm-hmm.
directly tied to that game. So it's
Yeah.
same
It's
time
just
frame, but not
not
yeah.
not actually a continuation of the.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, somebody. I need to. I can't remember which Redemption I have now. I need to get back on it and start playing it. But it's man, I love that game. It's so damn good. So good.
I guess you're trying to figure out like what
What'd you say?
did I lose you?
No. What'd you say?
I thought you were trying to figure out something.
Yeah, I can't remember which redemption game I have. It's 2 or 3 or something like that. 4, whatever it is now.
Well,
Um,
Arthur is in
Red Dead Redemption 2, I think. I gotta look. But I've got somebody because I was talking to somebody a couple years back, and he actually got me the game for Christmas.
yeah, he's in the second game. So in the first game, I think it's just who's the guy in the first game?
But man, game was fun, dude. That game was so fun. Just to backtrack,
Mhm.
X-Men Legends, and then it
Mhm.
was X-Men Legends 2, something about Apocalypse, I think. And
Yeah,
then that and
mhm.
then that's when we get the Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it kind of kept continuing in that same isometric formula.
Hmm. I love those games.
Yeah, they were
I
fun.
I freaking love. I think my favorite part about those games is trying to create like the teams and unlocking
Yeah,
those bonuses. Like that's the most fun part of that whole game. Like who can combine together and unlock some bonuses, man. And
I
then there
mean
was
fastball special.
yeah, what was there was an open world game by Marvel, and I can't think of it now, but it's completely shut down the server and everything. Not open
Open
world, but
world Marvel game.
not open world, but kind of like they do a DC universe. So, but there was a Marvel game. I cannot remember it now, but it's shut down now. Unlike DC Universe and Star Trek, but isn't that what it's called? Open world,
Well, open world is kind
or
of like
or
the
or like
closest.
not open world. Uh, kind of like DC Universe. It was a massive multiplayer online MMOR, whatever it's called,
Yeah, MMO
MMORPG.
RPG.
Yeah,
Let me see. MMO.
I think this is what it was category it was considered. It was like
Uh,
Marvel Universe or something like that. Oh
there. Well, I mean, there was the Avengers, which was kind of
man,
like.
no, it wasn't that.
There was supposed to be something called Future Superheroes Squad Online. For no, that's
Mm-mm,
different.
mm-mm.
Because the only other thing was Future Revolution
No,
that was shut down in 23.
what was it called?
It was called Marvel Future Revolution. And then
Oh, I can't. I don't remember what. I cannot remember what it's called. It's a problem. But
the classic Marvel game you can't play anymore. Well, what is it? Don't just tell me in a title.
What was it? He said Marvel Revolution?
Yeah. Well, sorry. I was trying to search for it, and it was like
Marvel
Marvel
Future
Future Revolution.
no,
It's a
it wasn't.
Marvel. It's a mobile.
It wasn't a mobile game.
It's not mobile. Okay.
No.
This.
With the release of Marvel's newest.
No, I don't care about that. Let me see. There's a superhero squad online.
No.
Here's the thing that's funny. There was an actual MMO that was planned that tanked, and it didn't tank. It's because Marvel would not sign off on it, and I think that was during the transitionary period.
Okay.
That was what is it? Where is that damn game? It's a Heroes Online.
Was that it? Was that it?
Because my roommate and I played. Kenny and I both play that game a lot. I got in on the ground floor, but it was supposed to be a Marvel build your own character game, MMO style. Champions Online. Yeah, Champions Online was supposed to be that Marvel game because it was supposed to be initially on Xbox and PC. And that never panned out because they could not pull the trigger on it. Oh, it's not installed anymore. What? You lie.
Maybe this was it.
But in any case, the only that's one of the few I could find. There's probably
I think this is it. Because it was
Marvel Heroes Omega.
Let me look it up real quick.
Does that sound familiar? Because that closed down in 2017, apparently.
Heroes Omega.
And it was with Gazillion Games, and it was like the Legends game.
You know what? I think you get it.
Yeah, it's Marvel Heroes Omega.
I think
might be the only other thing I could think of.
I think this is it. Because it was the top-down view, kind of like X-Men Legends and all that stuff.
Yeah, actually, here let me see if I could share this tab without breaking my whole setup here. Share screen. I want to nope. Okay, let's see. Marvel Heroes Omega. Is it gonna let me share it? Okay, I gotta make it a separate window first. Let me do that.
That's cool. I think this was it.
Yeah,
it was on Xbox One. I don't remember it being on Xbox One.
I don't know. That's hard to say. Let me do this, and I gotta reset it. No. Yes, I know. I blocked it.
Came out 8 years ago. Get out of here. It's crazy.
Marvel Heroes. There we go. So this is the one I found. Does that look familiar?
Oh, I thought you were showing a video. That's a screenshot.
Well, that's a screenshot. Part of the reason why I was not able to show a video is because it's apparently harder to find. Two, apparently, some of these weird videos is like if it's Disney related, I got hit with a couple of, hey, you don't own this that you're showing on your video. I'm like, we're talking about it. How can you not let me talk about it? It was something stupid. Let me see. Oh, it still shows it. Okay, cool. How about that? Is that easier to see?
Yeah. Oh, it was easy to see the first time. No, I'm.
Oh. I was thinking maybe it's like the heroes are more recognizable.
Hold on.
Because this is the only other thing that had a online server thing.
I think this is it.
Yeah. Okay, so Marvel Heroes
It's
Omega.
either Marvel Heroes Omega or the other one. Man,
Hmm? I mean,
it's either Marvel Heroes Omega or Champions Online. I think it was Marvel Heroes Omega because I remember Marvel was in the name. I just remember playing it and thinking, "Man, this is great. This is fantastic." And then all of a sudden, it just died. It
yeah,
just stopped. You know.
yeah, and part of the reason it said it died is because they canceled the licensing with the team making the game,
Hmm.
and then what else did it say was the core problem? Um, they shut down because Disney terminates relationship with Gazillion Entertainment.
Hmm.
The servers went down November 27th, 2017. Um,
That sounds
yeah, and it
about
was
right.
licensing agreement disagree like licensing agreement ended was forcefully by Disney,
Hmm.
and it pretty much forced the entire company to go under because
That
that I guess that was
sucked
their only thing they were working on.
because it was such a fun game, man. It was a really fun game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it looks fun, like the
Hmm.
little bits I could find online, but
Because
it's weird how they just I guess they didn't want to push it anymore.
because it was a great selection of characters. It
Yeah.
was it wasn't like it was just Avengers based. It was literally Marvel. It was just about
Mhm.
every mutants, Inhumans, Avenger characters, street level, cosmic levels. It was a
Yeah.
it was a great representation of Marvel, and the power sets were different and unique to each one. Uh, yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, for its time,
Yeah.
it was a hell of a lot better than that Suicide Squad game, which I never
Oh
played,
my
or
gosh,
it was a
don't
lot
get
better
me
than the
started.
that Marvel Avengers game that came out.
You know
Man,
what's fucked up? I found out that they initially had plans not to make that style of game for the Marvel Avengers game.
hmm
It was going to be a single player focused story with a lot of stages because they had planned to put like a lot more story plot related stages into the game
uh-huh.
and some more locations. But they were like, no, we got to find a way to monetize this. And it's got to be always online. And it's got to be ever evolving and blah, blah. You know, this shoehorn for
hmm
the always online content BS train.
Gosh, it's so
And
stupid.
I'm like, oh my gosh. So I think Square, that was the issue. Square at that time was so laser focused on trying to beat EA.
Hmm. Like, why?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, why? You know,
Why?
your company, your whole company's focus was single player, amazing story
Hmm.
experiences, right?
Hmm.
And often very cinematic on top of that. And then, but like, no, we need more money. It's like you have enough
You,
fucking money.
yeah,
Just make good shit and people will
make
buy
good,
it.
make good
And
games. Don't worry
Avengers
about
was one of those games that they gimped because we gotta monetize costume. We gotta monetize this thing.
it. Hmm.
Then we gotta make it so you gotta grind so you can get to this part of your stuff. But if you don't want to grind, you could pay a little to
You
get
can
that boost.
pay. You can pay.
I'm like, and I was just like, damn man, what the fuck is wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, it was so because like they had an excellent story, like a what if shit hit
Hmm.
the fan,
Yep.
vendors get blamed for it,
Yep.
and it to me it was like this is a cool idea for a what if, you know, and I think I ended up not playing it because I think Billy was talking about he played it because it
Uh,
was in his
he
wheelhouse, but
Yeah,
I
he
watched the
came
cinematics.
back to it because they dropped
The Wakanda update.
Wakanda update. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's cool. They had a really cool story spin off with Wakanda and Black Panther,
Hmm.
and I was like, okay, that might be worth looking into because it had a meaningful update that added some good content to it.
Yeah.
Um, some actual meat to the game that was pretty barren. But what the fuck were they smoking,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking on that game. That was
Because they messed up so much content for the sake of profit. And it's just like what we're talking about, where you have what do you call it, the pencil pushers or the
the
accountants,
the execs, the higher ups, the
meddling.
the ones meddling, don't know, the non-street level employees.
Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, we're gonna tell you what to do. It's like, but you don't know how to make a game. But we think it'll make money. It's like,
Yeah, but
but
you don't know how to make a game.
yeah, it's like, what are you guys talking about? Like, that's not gonna work.
That's
But
why you hired me. You hired me.
Hey, you hired us to make the damn game, and we're gonna make it best we can, and they screwed it up.
You don't want to listen to the people that don't actually know how to make the game.
Yeah, and like you said, the worst and slash best example of that is Suicide Squad game.
Yeah.
Because they had again a really solid premise, an interesting cast of characters. I want to say I don't remember them talking about a roadmap at that time when it was announcing the game, other than it's Rocksteady. It's gonna be that solid action platforming setup. Except now we got this weird cast that's gonna take over, and then it had trouble. They got it back on track. Okay, it's still good, right? And then you're like, oh no, no, it's not. And it was just a complete roller coaster of fuckery. And then half the damn team left. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Like half the team, the directors, like some of the more important people that made those important games that Rocksteady was known for, gone. Just gone. And so, they had a skeleton crew until I guess they revved up people to come back and work for it, but still it's like damage is done. At that point you're just grinding the game out to get it out and hopefully make a profit. And that was just it you could see the bones. It looks like it was pretty solid, but corporate meddling. There you go.
Corporate, yeah, that's the word. That's the phrase. I mean,
corporate meddling, and it did not have to be that way. It could have literally just been, just let them make the game, but nope.
Let them do what you hired them to do.
Yeah, but could leave it well enough alone. So, and now we got what we got. No, because that's what it amounted to, man. Because again, you had a solid story, you had interesting conundrum. Because they initially presented the moral issue of, oh gosh, if you can't save the heroes, you gotta kill them.
Kill them. Yeah,
that's not good. Maybe you'll figure out a way to save them. You have that the back of your head. Maybe something could be done, sort of vibe, right?
Right.
No. I don't even think, besides that possible plot point, they thought past it after they lost most of their crew. And it's pretty telling, especially from the storytelling aspect, and just the general nature of where it ended up. Golly, man. I was I actually like the Batman Arkham series.
Man, you ain't lying. That the Batman Arkham series is great. At least I think it's great.
Oh no, dude! It's great. First one is Chef's Kiss.
It's
Second
yeah,
one
yeah,
takes
yeah.
that and just goes beyond. I'm like,
Goes beyond.
ooh.
The third one's it's
Third one's weird.
third one's
I
yeah.
will.
Yeah.
It's like it's and then the actual third one, because remember they had that little weird let's go back and see what he was doing before sort of thing.
Oh, what was the name of that one?
Because it was the Arkham
it-
Origins, I think it was.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Arkham Origins.
Yeah, because Arkham
I forgot
Origins
about
was
that.
supposed to be
I
a
forgot about
side
that
story game, right? And it
one.
was like,
Yeah,
oh,
forgot about that one.
okay, that's
Forgot
cool. I
about
didn't
Arkham
realize you guys
Origins.
went there. And
They
but
screwed that up. They screwed that genre up by doing Gotham Knights. Was it Gotham Knights?
yeah,
Gotham
Knights was the next one, and
Yeah,
I was
with
like, what?
Nightwing and Batgirl and
Because that was another one that had again potential, right?
mm-hmm. And they
And
changed the whole mechanics of the game.
Mhm.
Like wow, you had a great formula. Just run with it. That game could have been so good if they had just kept the same. Anyway, whatever.
but yeah, it was definitely one of those weird ones where good bones,
Mm-hmm.
otherwise solid combat, but I fucked it up.
I need to go back and at least try to finish Gotham Knights. Just
Like
see
I
if-
like the designs for the Bat family, but
what was the story at least any good? Like was it
it
worth
was
it?
a weird half okay, kind of passable, but not as good as any of their previous works. Like the way I looked at it is like I don't know how to explain it other than it was weird and it didn't resonate with a lot of people.
Yeah, Sam says the same thing. He just doesn't care for it.
Yeah, but it's not like Suicide Squad. Like that game was hot. What the fuck? Because it was a pretty obvious like, wait, what's going on? Like I don't know how to explain it. It was because I was flabbergasted because like I initially was like, oh, this might be interesting, and then I watched people play it, and they're like, whoa, this is not the game I thought it was going to be. It was pretty rough and not so great, and it did not improve.
It did not. Oh,
yeah, because like there was all this talk about maybe it'll get better,
and it did.
No.
You know what game I want to play that it started rough but it got better was it's a Cyberpunk.
Oh gosh,
I have never played Cyberpunk. I've always wanted. The reason I didn't play it because when it initially dropped, everybody was giving it so much crap. But then I started watching I watched a video the other day, and I even heard it before I watched the video the other day. But they're saying like all the patches and stuff they've done since it dropped made it so much better.
Oh yeah, like this is weird. I beat Cyberpunk probably first or second patch.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that was. So here's the thing: on PC, it was mostly fine unless you found a weird ass bug like I did. Like I did a mission, like oh yeah, I'm gonna jump over the rail and I complete the mission and I try to leave. Normally, like I try to walk away.
Yeah.
Fall through the fucking map.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And that was one of the few times I actually found glitches like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sitting there like, because in that game, because like once you got the double jump or the extra jump legs,
yeah,
you just like fuck walking. I'm just gonna jump everywhere.
Jump everywhere. Yeah.
And then one time I decided I'm not gonna jump. I'm just gonna walk out into the street and go to my thing because I think there was like a quick transport spot around the corner from that mission. Like, I'll just walk out to it, go to where I think wherever point I was going to go to, and then go do other stuff. And nope,
Nope. You night crawling through the floor.
Straight up. And then I reloaded again. I'm like, okay, well, this time I'll save, and then I'll try to figure out another way. And what I found out is that area was a weird transition point where they had like a small hole that you couldn't see.
Wow.
And I think it was like, what it was like I think it was like a pixel or two difference in that map transition between the area in front of that mission area to where it was. And all you had to do was just hit that threshold. Because I thought initially I just hit like a single pixel or a weird clipping point in the map, and that's how it worked. No, it was like a whole line.
That's sad.
Yeah, they fixed it. I said, "Hey guys, is this normal? Do you have a weird issue like this?" And oh fuck,
that's sad.
Yeah, but the thing, here's the on PS4, it was hot garbage. Like people were able to play it and do stuff, but and what I found out is that the PS4 hard drive was not fast enough to load this content coming off the game.
Okay.
So part of that issue was literally the speed of your drive. So on PS4, that game was slow. It was loading the moment, after the initial scenes, and you had a couple other things because that loaded into memory just fine. Everything else was loading potato mode, like you had your car, your people becoming flat lot. And then you just can't see shit. And then, it finally rezzed up and you can see the people. And, that's cool. But wait, I switched zones to another mission because let's say I go inside a building and it repeats itself.
Yeah.
So you're like, you get fighting that. And because of the disk speed issue, it was making a lot of other problems that on PC you didn't notice very apparent. So you're just like, that was one of those games that needed like a couple of more months in the oven, especially on a console release. Should have just waited. It's like, PC dropped this week. Console be like 3-4 months.
A couple months after. It'd been okay.
Yeah. Something to make it so, fuck, we found this damn glitch that was busted. We got to fix it. They didn't fix it. It took them so long to fix it that Sony's like, we're just going to refund everybody and delist your game until you fix your shit.
Wow.
It was that bad. And it took them like
I remember when it dropped, it was bad. I don't know if I don't remember, like you're explaining the details. I don't remember the details of it, but I just remember it was bad because I was really excited when that game was getting ready to drop. I was like, I'm gonna buy this game, and I was like, next time I get paid, I'm gonna go get this game. And then all the complaints started coming out. I was like, I'm not gonna get this game at all.
Yeah. It was definitely one of those weird moments because like I remember playing the pen and paper years ago. Because that's how I kind of found out about Cyberpunk, and it was kind of the advent of the whole genre, like in movies and other related stuff. I was like, oh, cool, they're gonna. And then when Cyberpunk got a trailer, it was like 4 years before the game launched. You remember that trailer, with the Bullets soundtrack playing in the background?
No, I don't remember that trailer at all.
Because it was the girl sitting on the ground with the blades coming out of her arms.
Okay.
And she just killed a bunch of people, and she's just sitting there like kind of in a daze while the police surround her. And that was the trailer. And it's like, and it's like Cyberpunk 2077. When it's coming out, when it's done.
When it's done. And it never was. It never was done.
That was the fucked up part. They literally, they should have just said, it's not done.
When it's done. Because it never was.
Damn.
That's funny.
But it was, that's what sold me on, okay, this is going to be a solid game. The visuals are going to be great.
Yeah.
Not thinking I was going to have a PC powerful enough to play this game.
They straight up told us it'll release when it's done. So when it's released, it's finished. We got some. They lied. They're like, we released it. It's almost finished.
It's enough.
It's good enough.
It plays on PC fine. Did you check console before you certified it?
Console.
It's fine.
Yeah, nobody plays console anymore.
Golly, that was a mistake. Because I think
That's
Xbox had a couple of problems, but it was nowhere near pronounced. It was like, holy fuck. It was like a night and day issue. Because the hard drive was a little faster, I guess, because Microsoft put a little bit of money into it.
Yeah.
But it was not the same as having super potato load-ins, random glitches, like. And a lot of it was because the drive was too slow to handle that type of material.
Yeah.
And what was it? Going to an SSD helped, but it only really helped if you had the Pro system because it had enough horsepower to leverage that.
Okay.
But on the PS5, years later.
That's funny. Well,
And what's messed up is I actually had considered like, I'll get Cyberpunk on PlayStation because at least it'll be higher resolution than. I played the PC version day one, mind you, at 720p because I could barely get it to run on my 960 NVIDIA graphics card. Like,
oh wow,
that poor graphics card I put through his fucking paces to play games like that.
It was sweating.
It was like, I'm dying. Oh, you'll play the game? No, you motherfucker, it's hot in here. You're okay. I clean your thermal paste. You're all fine. And your fan's clean. And I changed the airflow. You lying motherfucker. Because I legit put that poor graphics card through hell playing that game from start to finish.
Yeah.
On that poor graphics card. Oh my gosh. That poor damn thing. I feel so bad. 2 gigs of graphics memory, and this thing is like, I'm trying, boss.
It breathed like Darth Vader.
And looking at me like, it's like, do you not know that this game requires better hardware? I hear enough, right?
Oh man.
Yeah, that, like I said, that I played that game. I finished it. I think I got 2 different endings. I initially tried. I was going to start a different life path. I think that's what I last started. I started off as the corpo. You played it, right?
Played what?
Cyberpunk.
So okay, no. Okay.
Oh, you haven't played it yet. Okay.
I haven't played it. No, I haven't played it yet.
There's 3 life paths. So you have the corpo life path.
I was gonna play it when it released, but I didn't because of all the backlash.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna download it a couple weeks ago. I think it was on like Game Pass or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But I think it was on Game Pass. It was the reason I was gonna download it. I was like, oh, let me download this game. But then Game Pass changed their whole. Yeah. And
okay.
I was like, well, I'm not spending $30 a month on Game Pass for them to not give me how can I put this? Okay, I can't remember how much it was before the increase.
It's still like $19, something.
It was something like that. It was like $21, something like that. But at least I felt like there was, I still got access to game, day one games and shit like that, right? There were some games that I would, it was cool because there were some games like, I don't know if I want to play this game. I'll just download it and see if I like it, and you end up liking it. I'm like, okay. And then sometimes you download a game like, oh, I don't like it. It's not for me. You uninstall it, But then there were certain games you're like, oh man, I really like this game. You download it, you play it, and I keep it, right?
Mhm.
But as soon as Game Pass decides I don't want this game anymore on Game Pass, they can take it out of your library. So even though you downloaded it, you don't really own the game. You
I
only
mean,
own the what'd you say?
that's kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you only own that game as long as it's available on Game Pass.
Yeah.
So once they take
Well,
it off Game Pass, you
that's
don't
it.
have that game
All she
anymore.
wrote. Yeah.
Yeah. And so when they increase it to $30, like, okay, I'm spending $30 a month, which I as soon as they did it, I downgraded. But it's like, you want me to spend $30 a month and you put a game on Game Pass, and whenever you decide you don't want the game on Game Pass, I don't have access to that game anymore.
hmm
You know, it's like even though that game is probably 3 or 4 years old,
Yeah.
I'm still paying for Game Pass each month. You know, so anyway,
I mean, no, like I perfectly understand because
yeah.
I want to say it's a similar issue that Sony has done with one or two of their titles a number of years ago.
Hmm.
It's I forget. I was playing some sort of weird game that was offered ages back. I'm like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna finish this game later, and I
Yeah.
come back and it says, oh, you no longer have the license to this game. I'm like, but I'm paying for
What I'm
my
paying for?
subscription.
Yeah.
What's going on?
You know what I'm saying?
And it was one of those games that got on the chopping block, and they just
Hmm.
nuked it. And I'm like, but you didn't inform people?
Did you? Well, here's the thing. Like, they have a tab on the thing that says "leaving soon" or whatever. But who checks that shit?
Yeah,
who
yeah,
gets
yeah,
who
yeah.
gets up every day and checks that? Like, what game's leaving today? So I make sure I finish it. Nobody does. Well,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
no.
but in Sony's case, I don't remember seeing or hearing anything about that game
Yeah.
being delisted.
Yeah.
And that was the thing; they fully delisted that game from the
Hmm.
marketplace. And
Yeah.
I had
That's
it. In,
another thing. That's
yeah,
another thing that pisses me off. Yeah. Yeah. How are you gonna have a game that's you're able to digitally download or whatever, and all of a sudden you just have it not available. Period. I'm like, what did you do with it?
I mean, but from what I understand, it's a whole slew of stupid things I've seen them do. Like, and it's not just Sony. Like, Microsoft is also guilty of it.
Um.
Like, if they lose a license for it, like
Mhm.
Deadpool, right? Deadpool
Mhm.
had a licensing issue for some weird ass reason with
Yeah,
Activision.
but
Um,
but
and that damn game got delisted from every platform. If you didn't have it installed,
yeah,
you didn't keep that shit.
but you know what, and that also kind of confuses me. Also, is like, okay, you don't have the licensing. Okay, hold on, let's see. Excuse me. Tony, can you restate all the things you just said so I can make sure I understand what I'm hearing correctly?
Yeah, like so in the case of Deadpool,
Mm-hmm.
they removed the game entirely from every platform due to licensing issues with
Mm-hmm.
for music, with Disney being a little gripey about some weird aspect of Deadpool at the
Uh-huh.
time. You know, this is before Deadpool blew up with the movie. So
Yes.
they just like Deadpool sucks, pull his
Mm-hmm.
game, fuck him, fuck the music, and
Mm-hmm.
they literally delisted that game, and I think they also kind of screamed at Activision. So that whole game, if you didn't have it installed, they
Mm-hmm.
removed it on every platform, everything.
Okay.
They scrubbed that damn thing,
Yeah.
and yeah, and now this you're talking about the ownership aspect.
Yeah. Because Transformers Devastation,
Yes, yes,
the
yes,
cell shaded one,
yes.
I had that game downloaded on my Xbox,
Mm-hmm.
and most of the games, when you download something, you can go back to your library and re-download if you want to.
Yep,
Not that game. Not that game.
yep. And I
Can't even
think
find it.
yeah, so and PlayStation had a similar thing.
Yeah.
Um I think that might have been the game. Actually, now that I think about it, might have been one of those games that they said they scrubbed it because I had it downloaded, it was installed, it was. I think I had played it, like Kenny and I think his kids were playing it like the week prior, and
Yeah.
come back. Okay, let me load it up because I think I'd beaten the game, but I wanted to go back and
Oh
play
yeah.
other
Want to
missions.
play because it's that good. You want to play it
Yeah,
again. It's
you want to play it
fun.
again. Yeah, because the combos were cool, the music
Yeah.
was really good, and
Mhm.
just overall solid ass game. Damn games.
Nope.
You don't have
And
license to it anymore.
yep.
You can't
It's like,
download it anymore.
let me buy a physical copy of the game. Nope. That thing is like crazy expensive.
Yeah, but even if you found a copy of it,
Mhm.
some people were having issues with authorizing it to play,
Really?
and I was just like, wait, what?
That
Why? You have a
what the
physical
hell? You
fucking
have the
copy.
physical copy of the game. You know what?
It's
That's
like,
another thing that bugs the crap out of me, Tony. It's
mhm.
like you buy the physical copy of the game, you come home, you put the physical copy into your system, and you
Mhm.
got to download. What am I downloading?
In the case of that game, apparently you were authorizing something, and then
Yep.
and then and I think some people had a workaround. I think that you had to disable some of the authentication aspects. I don't
Okay.
understand how to get that game
Uh,
working,
yeah.
but there was a workaround to get around that. But
Okay.
uh, but okay, okay, another one. What's the name of that game with that girl?
That didn't help. Tomb Raider,
No, it's
Near
no, Near
Automata. What?
Automata is fine. It's
Okay.
Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So its initial launch has some things changed. Like there was like some textures were a little different. I think some art for some of the areas, the costumes that she
Mhm.
gets as you play the game, they're a little different.
Okay.
Um, but at least the game is on the disc, so you install it. You could play 1.0 version, right?
Oh,
You don't
right.
get you have been deauthorized from playing this damn game. No, it's you can just play it. You don't have to be online. But then they patched it, so you have all this shit that's been added and changed. But in their case, it wasn't. So there was initially a controversy because 1.0 and I think 1.1 or 1.01 had some changes again
Mhm.
because the people complain, hey, the costume's different than you advertised. Uh, they changed some textures in the game. There was a couple of things people were complaining about, like this isn't the game you authorized or you gave us when you dropped it. And I'm like, and I was looking at it, it's like it's the background textures in some areas being changed made sense,
Mhm.
not an issue. Eh. Um, the costumes were a weird one because what they did was they fixed them and they added the ones that people were complaining that they removed back as fixed versions of those costumes. So you got a proper version of that fucking costume with its
Okay.
altered version.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, you guys are babbling about nothing. And then there was,
Basically.
I think, a character design or something got tweaked. And
Mhm.
and it was like it was a really weird nothing burger of people complaining about
Nothing burger.
stuff that was changed
Uh-huh.
after the fact. But it was more for the betterment of the game rather than in the case of Transformers where they just scrubbed that
They
fucking
just
game
scrubbed
for
the
no
whole
damn
game.
reason.
Yeah.
Tron was another one. Tron
I didn't know
on the
Tron.
there was a Tron game I think on the Xbox,
Mm-hmm.
and then was also on PC. For some reason, you have to have an authentication server to be able to play this game. You can't play it any other way. Like it won't let you. You can install it, but the moment you run it, it says, "Hey, can't authenticate" or something like that because it can't access the server that Disney pulled down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, for a console version, you shouldn't need that because the game is a single player game, right?
Right. Right. Right.
But on PC, I mean, authentication ROM or whatever the fuck, yay. but on console that shouldn't be the case. It was for some stupid reason. And so that's another one of those weird ass games where you can't play it properly without tricking the system.
Mhm.
And it's just like, why do we have to
Why?
go through the song and dance when it should be I bought it?
I bought
It's
it.
not a multiplayer game. It's not a game
Yep.
that is highly dependent on being able to
Play online or anything like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. So you just literally all you had to do is install it and play it. But they those games they've completely screwed the hooch. And in case of Transformers, I think it's honestly a mixture of music rights and Hasbro being complete dickwad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's no reason that game should have been pulled and scrubbed.
And
Unless you have,
even if it had been pulled and scrubbed, you would think they would want to re-release that game.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
Alan Wake had that same problem, and they fixed it. I think they either paid for licensing or they changed the music, and the game came right back after a while.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Fixed.
there's a high demand for that game. They're releasing Transformers from that. They're releasing the toys from that game. You
But
know,
no
now.
game.
But no game. They're releasing freaking toys from that game. That they've got Optimus Prime. They've got Jazz. They've got is it Wheeljack? Is it Jazz and Wheeljack?
I think so.
I think it's Jazz and Wheeljack they have from that game. They're like, you're releasing figures from that game. There's a huge demand for that game. I don't know what legal mumbo jumbo is going on, but man, not a lot of people are buying Wheeljack and Jazz and Optimus Prime, but at least they're releasing the figures. Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
It's 1:12.
Oh gosh, yeah, it's still so late.
I didn't realize.
We went a full Ramble-matic.
Yeah, I know, right?
Uh,
we talked for damn near an hour and a half about video games. That's
yeah,
crazy.
video games and some wonkiness with them.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Yeah.
Man. Well, okay, we need to get some sleep. And,
okay. Yeah.
And,
all right.
because tomorrow's gonna be a long day, brother.
Oh fuck yeah! It's early, all the way through what 9-ish?
8 or 9. I think tomorrow ends at 8.
Okay.
Still a long day.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be just like PokeCon.
Man, PokeCon was longer.
Long-ass day.
PokeCon was ridiculously long.
Yeah, that was what.
You know what?
Past midnight.
Yeah, but PokeCon. I don't know how Kenny feels.
Yeah.
But PokeCon made me feel like we could do this. PokeCon boost my confidence more than any other convention. Like the first time we did Music City Multicon, boost my confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Made me feel like, okay, this is something we could do. You know what I'm saying? Because not because of the people running the convention, but the people's reactions to their photos made me think, okay, we can do this. PokeCon took it to another level because that was a convention that was not cosplay heavy.
Yeah.
And we made more money that weekend than we do at Music City Multicon.
Yeah. And I think a lot of that was probably because it
wasn't cosplay heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't cosplay heavy. People didn't even know there was a photo booth there.
Yeah. And that was the funny stuff. Oh shit, this is here? I was like, yeah, we're here.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, for real? Oh, and the people that ran the convention were like, oh man, I wish we would have given you more space or whatever. It was like, man, this can work. You know what I'm saying? So like those two things that combined, I'm always going to do Music City Multicon. That whatever weekend they do their con, I'm always going to do that for them because
Mhm.
I love those people. They're good people. They're you know what I'm saying, they accommodate for us so well. It's so amazing how much she or them they um make sure we have everything we need to be successful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
They go over, they go above and beyond to make sure we have everything we need to do to make sure we are successful. You know?
Yeah, and you know what? I thought that was really cool. In this case, we're having a similar system, but we're directly working for them. So,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. You know, it's a little give and take, but even with that give and take, she's always like, "What do you need? I need
yeah,
this. I
yeah,
got you." You know, to the point where it's like, "Do you have a backdrop?" Like, no, we got a backdrop. If you need a backdrop, I got a backdrop for you. Like, no,
well, we could always
you
use
know,
it to extend out a little bit more, but
you
it's not
know,
like we need it that much because
yeah,
we have enough space to extend the pole to its
you know what I'm
proper
saying.
length this time.
And the fact that we got a 20 by 20 space is crazy. You know,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That gives us a lot of room
a lot
to
of room to
work and move in.
do whatever we want, man. It's just crazy, man. It's I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, all right, man. Let's get at it
Yeah.
so we can be fresh in the morning.
Okay. So I guess so to everybody that showed up this evening and to also people in the replay realm, we want to thank you for stopping by this wonderful evening of nerds nerding out, talking shop, uh, toys, pop culture, gaming. Golly, we went pretty heavy into gaming this evening. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, we had an excellent time, and we will catch you next time. Peace.